Okay, what is up,
What is up,
podcast?
pod?
How's it going, guys? Today we have
How
a
you guys
very
doing?
we have a very special episode for you guys today. It's super
Got
special.
some got some pretty cool stuff in store.
Yeah, so me and Gage were up late at night one night cuddling and we were scrolling Reddit together and we found this one iceberg that we thought was pretty cool. It's an ice. You guys know what an iceberg is, right? It kind of starts at the top, and you have like normal shit, and the bottom is like shit that only very autistic and weird people would know about. And
Very true.
so we did this one, and it's about like independent online animations. And so we have spent the past couple weeks like trying to get some form of video essay research type of deal made for you guys, and. So yeah, we're just gonna be going through that today. We're not really doing like no normal type of episode today. It's just the berg. But
Just the big berg.
yeah,
Just want to give you guys some little extra special for the 10
yeah.
episode
This is
anniversary.
this is
Yippee!
officially the 10th episode. You can a lot of people can say they've made one episode of a podcast, but not a lot of people can say that they've made 10 episodes of a podcast. So
True.
we're getting up
A
there.
lot of people probably couldn't say that. A lot of people couldn't say that.
Yeah, like a good amount, but not as many as one. So we're doing pretty good. Um. Yeah, so do you have anything you wanted to say before we started? Or
Yeah.
should we just
I just want to shout out icebergs.
yo,
Um,
shout out.
they've helped me fall asleep at many a nights. So
That's
if
true.
this is what you guys use this for, awesome. Give us the runtime. Cool with that. If you guys want to stick around for this, there's a lot of stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Confession time. I didn't do all my research, so I was sitting in a call of Isaac and said, "Fuck it, we're gonna freeball the latter half of this for my research." So
Yeah,
we'll see
it's
how that
okay.
goes.
No, yeah.
But yeah, I think it'll be good, and I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, shout outs Indie Animation, and shout outs about maybe 1/3 of the shows that we're about to mention. So
Yeah, I would have to say when I was doing my research for this, it kind of, you know, I started to realize how much gay weird stuff was in this iceberg. And I no offense to the person who made this iceberg. We're gonna shout you out though. Calvin r/ calvin-fanatic, or you slash my bad. Um
the big Ardit.
he made this one. Good for him. We didn't make one, so like I'm not gonna hate that hard, but man, it just felt a little one-sided. All I'm gonna say is a lot of these go back to the same type of places, and after doing this research, I feel like I'm pretty comfortable that I know what Calvin JOs to. If you pick up what I'm
Me
putting
too.
down.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I
pretty
can kind of
confident.
put together the pieces on that. Yeah,
I'm pretty confident.
yeah.
But, we're still going to respect it and we're still going to go through it and we're going to you guys are going to listen and you guys are going to have a great time if you so choose. So yeah, I think we can just jump into it.
Yeah.
The first one is Has Been Hotel, which
Yep,
is a
so,
classic.
Hazbin Hotel. Yep. I hope you guys know about this one, but I did do a little bit of research on it. It's currently running,
Mhm.
currently running series. It's considered a
Bruh.
black comedy series. Whoa! A
Really?
black comedy series, which is not a term I've heard before, so I wanted to throw it out there. Obviously, executively directed, created, and produced by Vizzy Pop.
Mhm. Mhm.
She's been in the media for some controversial things. I did some research on it. Most of it was inconclusive. A whole bunch of like hearsay shit, so I didn't include any of that. The
Mhm.
show revolves around a Mr. Charlie Morningstar, crown princess of hell, on her quest to find a way for sinners to be redeemed and allowed into heaven via the Has-Been Hotel. I said
Mm.
the word. As an alternative to heaven's annual extermination of souls due to hell's overpopulation. The first episode was released on October of 2019, with its subsequent 2 seasons being released on a deal with Prime Video.
Mhm.
There will be more released, but it's currently at that 2-season mark.
Interesting.
Yep. That's Has-Been Hotel. I hope you guys know what the fuck a Has-Been Hotel is. If you
Yeah.
don't,
Yeah.
watch it at your own discretion. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I think if you are over the age of 27 and you think Jim Carrey is super funny, I think you'll like this show.
As fuck. As fuck.
You know, and I'm not hating on that. It's not my forte a lot of the time. But this show is very popular, and I'm not going to lie, I have not given it a chance at all. I'm not not even gonna front. I haven't even attempted to give a fuck about this show, and I'm sorry. And it's the first entry. But this, you know, this kind of goes into Calvin and his bitch ass, and he put this as the very top. This was
Like,
number
very,
one
very
of
top.
all
Look at the
time.
iceberg. Don't get it fucked up. Hazard Hotel's on top.
Which
One.
I guess is fair. Recently, it is super popular, and like that, it got picked up by fucking Amazon and like, and like from the research I did, kind of surrounding her, like this show has done a lot to like create jobs and opportunities for animators and all that jazz. So that's cool.
Yeah, the only
I
thing
can
I will go out
respect
of my
it.
way to defend for this is that Vivian Morando, aka Vizipop, is
Mhm.
actually a pretty decent person.
Mhm.
Everything that you've seen online about her is probably just some bullshit some 4chaner created because you
Mhm.
woman, I don't know. Um she does some pretty cool shit. So I just want to shout out her. She actually isn't like a fucking terrorist like the internet might make you think.
Right.
But
Yeah.
that's the only defending I will go about for the show.
Mhm.
I will not defend the community. The community is awful. That's why I've not watched it.
I think that's what fucks the show over real bad. I think I probably would be more inclined to give it a chance if the fan base wasn't so goddamn weird. And then yeah, that just attracts the opposite type of person to just come and dunk on it and with no thought about it. So,
Yep.
but yeah, no, Has Been Hotel. I respect the grind, but it's just not for me. And number one, I think is a bit just crazy. I can think of like a couple of things that are a little bit more influential, but
There's
that's
a
okay.
couple way further down in the berg that are much more influential, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Yeah.
That's all right.
Honestly, though, it sets the tone. I kind of feel we're getting into this part of the iceberg where like the beginning is supposed to be the most popular, but the way that Mr. Calvin kind of set it up is it's not necessarily the most impactful. It's just like either by numbers or whether he just really liked it. It is kind of what I'm guessing,
Pretty
what I'm
much.
getting.
That's kind of how it feels.
But you know, we'll move on. I think we can get to the next one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so the next one is the Amazing Digital Circus, which we have talked about on this channel before. We're familiar with it. We've both seen all of it. So this one, I would honestly. Okay, yeah. Let me just get into the entry I wrote here. So the Amazing Digital Circus is an independent web animated series created by Gooseworks, and it's produced by Glitch Productions. Is one of their shows. You know, it's if you don't know what it's about like human minds trapped inside a digital circus. And you know it has a lot of internet humor, I would say, kind of more on that like similar to Has Been in a little ways, but then it kind of combines that with like existential bits and like some honestly pretty good thought-provoking plots. But and it does a really good job at like ramping up the plot too. You kind of start with this like kind of weird wacky stuff with some weird shit mixed in the middle, and then it kind of just ramps up into super crazy shit, and it's very emotional. This show made me cry. I will say that. I don't say that about a lot of things, but this show did make me cry. The last episode, the special, that shit was emotional. It was cool. It was really cool. But you know, it's definitely, it deserves to be on the top of the iceberg. This shit is huge. I think it is like it's really picked up a ton of steam since it started coming out, and then I think it's really opened a lot of doors for everybody involved, and like I think it's done a lot of stuff for Glitch. Like it's really helped them become a bigger and bigger channel, and now they're producing a bunch of fucking shit. So like that's really cool. Yeah, no, I definitely understand why this is at kind of the top, especially in recent years. It definitely feels similar to Has Been in the way that a lot of people know about it, even if they're not like necessarily YouTube people or you know. And this got picked up by Netflix. This got the movie was produced and in theaters. Like this got some like legit mainstream attention. So, and they're in Fortnite. That's pretty. Yeah, you got to be at the top. You got to be at the top of the fucking iceberg if you're in Fortnite. Unfortunately,
it's true. No, it's true. I am a proud owner of the Pomni and Jax skins in Fortnite. So,
yeah,
you know, had to play my part in that. But yeah, just I shout outs digital. I always like to think that if your show is producing bootleg plushies at a mall kiosk, then you fucking made it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which they have. You
Mm-hmm.
will go into any mall and find like 4 or 5 kiosks that are selling a fucking Pomni plush somewhere that is just not official at all.
Right.
Or just AI generated content, which is more so what it is nowadays. But
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Digital Circus, definitely a big stepping stone for independent animators, especially on YouTube. Kind of
100%,
being
yeah.
able for them to see that it is possible, whether it's through a production company such as Glitch or on their lonesome, which is a little harder to do nowadays, I would say.
Yeah.
But I feel like Glitch has done a lot. Gooseworks did a lot making the show and
Mm-hmm.
pushing through that final hurrah, regardless of her personal emotions towards the community and the show itself towards the latter half of the series. But
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Digital Circus. I think I don't have anything really extra to add other than that.
Yeah, no, the only other thing I was gonna say is yeah, it's another one of those where the community kind of makes it weird, but at the same time, I feel like the community's a lot of kids, so like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah,
It is what it
weird,
is. Yeah,
weird,
which
but regardless,
it is weird, but it's just inevitable with YouTube stuff, especially like kind of animated shit. But
yeah.
I don't think this is necessarily a kid show. Like, I mean, when you watched even this is the pilot, like it's a significant step up from what we're gonna get into later. And like,
Oh yeah.
if you're just thinking, I'm trying to think of the middle of the road, like well done, well animated, but it's not TV quality. Like, there's a difference. You know what I mean? This shit on it, you could put this shit on. They put this shit straight on Netflix with
It's straight up on Netflix, yeah.
like straight up. So like there's just a difference in quality here, but at the same time, you can tell it's made by people who give a fuck and not Hollywood, which is cool.
Yep.
So good job.
It's really, really cool.
Good job, guys. Okay, should we go into the next one?
Yep.
Okay, next one is Murder Drones.
Murder Drones. So Murder Drones is another Glitch Productions show. This is one I've personally watched. I do really like Murder Drones. I need to get through it. My roommate's on my ass about it because he watched it without me because I was too lazy to watch it with him. But anyways, Murder Drones is an Australian web series created and written by Liam Vickers and produced by Glitch, as I said. It revolves around 2 models of drones, autonomous worker drones and disassembly drones, following the extinction of humanity. It ran its 8-episode course from 2021 to 2024, and there was also a graphic novel of the series that was released in February of this year, which I think is really, really cool. Murder Drones, for me personally, is just a really, really cool concept. I'm a big robot guy. I like to think I grew up with the big 3, which is Bumblebee, R2-D2, and Wally. So I think I was kind of just subjected to be a robot guy. So this was kind of an easy hit for me. It's really unique, and it goes much like digital. It goes into some really unique concepts through these robots. They have a lot more humanity to them than there really should be, and that's a good thing in my opinion. Really good one. Not much else in terms of like crazy backstory or anything about its upcoming or whatever. It's just it is, and it's good in my opinion.
That's cool. Yeah, I have not personally seen it. It is on my list. I know you've mentioned it before. It does look pretty good, just from watching this like first couple fucking minutes. Yeah, Glitch is insane. This shit's like getting really, really good. I really like this like Blender style animated stuff. It's getting pretty fucking impressive.
No, they're like, yeah, and even people that like I was reading and later on have been using like Adobe programs for all this time. They're still making shit that can almost look as good as this. Is fucking nuts to me. So
right, that's really cool.
Yeah,
nice. Okay, should we go to the next one?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a good one. Okay, the next one is called Monkey Wrench. This one is not a Glitch Productions, surprisingly.
Don't worry, there'll be like 7 more down there.
Yeah, there's like 100 more. So, so Monkey Wrench is, it's an independent animated series made by pretty much one person, at least designed, and written and all that by this guy named Zurel. It follows some space mercenaries. It's very colorful, and the universe is like crazy and nonsensical, and it has like a nice like retro kind of Flash animated feel to it. And like what people really like about it is it stays really high quality while still like catering to a niche audience with its like humor and the way it's animated and the character designs and stuff. But yeah, it's built a pretty decent audience. This is one I have also not really watched. I wanted to watch this before this video because it actually looks pretty cool, and it's probably something I will watch. And I was listening to some of the voice acting, and the voice acting was pretty impressive. And the fucking episodes are long as hell.
No, it looks like that's nuts.
I don't think there's much out yet. I think it's only like a couple, like 3 or 4 episodes or something like that. So it's still being worked on. Yeah, but I mean, it's for the size of the channel and all that. It's like really high quality. It's pretty damn good.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, no, I haven't really watched it, so I don't know. But yeah, if you
cool.
think this is cool, I would recommend checking it out. It looks cool. I always support the independent animated stuff. It's always awesome. So
100%. There's definitely some anthropomorphic
yeah,
characters in here. So if that's your thing,
there definitely is some anthropomorphics. I think it's one of those where you can have anthropomorphics without making it weird, though.
For sure.
We do get weird pretty quickly, but I think...
Yeah, it gets weird really fast.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I'm still okay with this level of anthropomorphic people.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it looks cool. This is cool. All right, we'll go to the next one. This is Battle for Dream Island.
Yep. So Battle for Dream Island. This is a cult classic, is how I'm going to rule it.
Mm-hmm.
Battle for Dream Island is an American animated web series created by twin brothers Carrie and Michael Huang. Yes. I'm going to butcher so many names. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of names.
My bad. This is a parody of the game show genre. The series consists of competitions between anthropomorphic objects with viewers voting for characters' elimination. It has been running since 2010 with over 100 episodes and is currently on hiatus with plans to continue.
God damn.
The show has gone on multiple tours, and the creators have recently released a board game based on the show.
Huh.
So yeah, a bit of a cult classic. I've seen these characters many a times on the internet, just never really seeked out the show.
Mm-hmm.
Seems pretty cute.
Yeah.
Definitely, from what I could tell, an all ages kind of show. Probably one of the few that are actually on here.
Right.
Which I think is cool.
That is cool.
But yeah, it seems pretty unique in its concept, and I can't really think of anything else that does this, at least anymore on the internet, where it's fan voted and then animated after the vote. So
that is pretty cool.
Yeah, basically it.
Nice. Yeah, this is one I like. I was kind of in the same boat. Like, I know about it. I've seen it before, heard people talk about it, but I've never watched it. But yeah, no, it definitely seems pretty iconic. I knew like the fan base was like really dedicated because of that. You know, it actually involves a fan base, which is cool. That's always fun.
Yeah, very cool. And it's really easy to get attached to characters because it's up to you to decide if they stay or not, you know?
That is cool, yeah. And yeah, it's super simple. This feels like super classic animation. But this, I mean, even this was 16 years ago. This was 2010. This looks pretty good. I mean, it definitely could look worse. I mean, everything's pretty fucking animated, so that's cool.
Yeah, no, it's definitely kept its style over the years, too. It's definitely like just more fluid, which is cool. But it's still really the same basic style, which I think is great. They haven't really tried to reinvent the wheel in those 16 years, which I think is really good.
No, that's fun. It keeps it cool. I think it's fun for like younger audiences too, because they can like fucking draw them, or you know, easy fan art type shit, which is 100%. Always cool. Well, cool. Yeah, I think this is a good. You know, this is the type of entry that I appreciate from our Iceberg creator. Like, this is why we didn't completely trash this Iceberg, because there is some good. There's some golden nuggets in here. So please stick with us, audience.
No, there's some good stuff. Like, this is a really, really good stuff one. Like, it definitely, it's been through a lot. It's obviously been around for a long time. It's a cult classic. It's a cornerstone of YouTube animation specifically. So
it says Battle for Dream Island is older than most of the Fortnite community. That's pretty funny.
This is true. Yeah,
that's true.
This is actually true.
Nice. Well, cool. Okay, so the next one. The next one is a playlist is Ed's World. Do you have that one? I don't have that one. Am I supposed to have that one?
I didn't do it. It was on your side.
Okay. Well, I don't have it either. It's fine.
Do you want to botch it real quick? Or?
Yeah, sure. I do low-key know about it. I have never watched it.
I'm pretty sure you know about it.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Ed's World was like, what the? I swear to God, I did it. This is driving me insane.
No, dude. I don't
Whatever.
know.
Who cares? Yeah. So Edgeworld came out when this episode came out? This came out fucking. This is a re-upload. It
2016.
started on
Whatever.
Newgrounds, I'm pretty sure, and it was really popular. And then I'm pretty sure Ed died, and now everyone's really sad about it. I'm like pretty damn sure. Maybe
Sounds
I'm crazy though.
Go to the comics, see if there's an RIP or something.
Okay, yeah,
Go to the comics
let's
real
look at the
quick.
comics. We're so back. It's officially 10 years old.
I don't think he died.
Hold on. We're gonna Google it online. Did Ed's world die? No, I
Well,
lied.
That's all right. Misinformation on the internet. What's new?
Okay, yeah, fuck it. No, that's fine. He's dead. You have to take my word for it. Yep. No, but this shit is popular. I don't know. Fuck. I swear to God, I had an entry for it. I feel like a retard.
No, it's
right
okay.
now. We're moving
No,
on.
it's-
We're moving on. Hell of a boss. Best show ever.
Yeah, so I completely skipped this one, but I have the Wikipedia article.
Okay,
so
yeah, fuck it.
I'm well versed.
Fuck it.
Hell of a Boss is another Visi Pop show. It is a spin-off of the main Husband Hotel series.
Mm-hmm.
It features the misadventures of employees from the IMP, a company that offers hitman services in Hell. It was released on YouTube in 2019, and then premiered on October 31st. The pilot was released on YouTube and then premiered, I imagine, on Amazon in 2020.
That makes sense.
Yeah, another Has-Been spinoff. There's about 20 episodes out right now. There's a special that was released in 2025, so I don't know if there's plans for it to continue. Yes, the third season is set to be released in 2 halves at the classic Amazon blunder. With the first half premiering in October this year.
Oh,
And
cool.
then the second half will come out in 2027. Yeah, that's basically it. It's been won a couple awards in streaming.
Oh, cool. No, the animation
Yeah,
honestly looks
basically
pretty good. I
Yeah.
can't even lie.
Yeah, it has that wolf I want to fuck in it. So
Oh, okay.
that's pretty
Nice.
cool. Yeah.
I know that like Brandon Rogers plays the main character, and I think Brandon Rogers is pretty funny.
Brandon Rogers is funny as fuck. I like that guy a lot.
I think he's cool. So that's literally the only information I know about it was like clips of him being like, I play this guy, and like whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing I know about that show has that fucking hot ass wolf in it. So we can
Okay.
move on.
All right. Yep. Fuck that one. Gay. Verdict. Gay. Moving on.
Verdict.
It's okay. Sorry, guys. We mean no disrespect. Okay, so this one is SMG4. Now this is
Super Mario Glitchy Foe.
this is actually something I'm not really familiar with, but it like I don't know. I feel like I probably saw it when I was younger, but yeah. Anyway, okay. So SMG4 started in 2009 as a YouTube animated universe built around Mario Machinima. I think a lot of these were made in Gmod, and then
Yeah, for sure.
you know, it's centered around absurd comedy, Gmod comedy, and then eventually it kind of turned into like more of a serialized story. And the creator is named Luke Lurdwichpong. Swear to God. And
Yeah, I'm gonna say that name about 5 times in my entries. That's awesome.
yeah. SMG4 helped build a channel around the game footage and memes and turned it into an animated animation brand. And now they own Glitch Studios. They started that. That's what that was meant to go into. Fuck. But yeah, which is crazy. This like weird Mario Machinima started fucking 16 years ago, almost 17 years ago, and they now are Glitch Digital basically, which is crazy.
Yep. That's fucking nuts.
Him and his brother, I'm pretty sure from my research, were like they were like the founders. Its placement reflects how YouTube animation started for a lot of people and how it's grown into something almost larger than the internet, which is true because I feel like Glitch is definitely like
It's pretty large.
it's pretty big. It's pretty damn big. But no, I think you know, even though I've never watched this specifically, I know a million fucking Gmod animated fucking videos I watched when I was a kid that were pure brain rot and ridiculous. And I'm sure a lot of them were inspired by this or, you know, other Gmod creators and animations because that shit was like really accessible back then, and it was fun.
Yeah. No, I was a big SMG4 kid
Hell
growing
yeah.
up. I was a big Mario guy. For you OGs out there, my OG username was Mario DDD2. So
Facts.
big Mario guy. So I found this shit fucking hilarious at the ripe young age of, I don't know, like fucking 10,
Right.
maybe 8. I don't fucking know, but
Yeah.
I loved this shit. I was obsessed with it. So it's pretty cool that he's come such a long way. I didn't know this until doing the iceberg that he was the glitch guy, which is fucking
Same.
nuts to me because this is actual brain rots. But
I know.
yeah.
Yeah, I found that pretty surprising too. I thought like Google was lying to me. I thought it was like, what are you talking about? It's like
Yeah,
this
me
guy,
too.
this fucking guy. But no, I mean this shit's got almost 10 million subscribers. Like this is pretty legit. So
That's absolutely
yeah,
nuts.
look at this. Check out my new animation channel for more content, and it's a glitch.
Yep. That's fucking nuts.
This is in 2019. He's like, look at that, I made this thing. That's crazy. Yeah. So this is definitely an important step, and I appreciate Mr. What's his fucking name, Calvin, for putting this shit towards the top. Makes sense. Good job.
Yeah. No,
Good
shout out
job.
to Calvin. I had no idea.
No, this actually was
Genuine
pretty
fucking,
surprising
like,
to me.
shocking information for me to have to process, but it's fine.
Yeah. Cool. I think that's about it. That's all I really had.
Yeah,
Okay,
cool.
the next one I have is Lackadaisy.
Yep. I got that. So, Lackadaisy is a long-running webcomic turned short film, which is pretty fucking cool.
Yep.
Set in the Prohibition era of St. Louis, populated by anthropomorphic cats, it is a crime comedy mystery comic and show that follows main character, you guessed it, Lackadaisy. The original webcomic ran from 2006 to 2020. Crowdfunded in 2020. The show was crowdfunded in 2020, which quadrupled its $85,000 goal.
Holy
Then
shit.
adapted in 2023 in collaboration with original creator Tracy Butler and Glitch Production as Glitch Production is making the short film. After the crowdfunding, yeah, so I fucked up my notes. That's okay. The Glitch Production is going to make a short film based off of this.
Okay.
Which was also crowdfunded, this time reaching over $2 million.
Holy shit.
Glitch has greenlit a web series slated for 6 episodes currently in development, as well as a Blu-ray set for the season and 3 mini episodes to go along with that 6 episode run.
Huh.
So really, really big one here. Definitely furry bait.
Yeah.
But it seems pretty cool.
I mean,
The
this
concept
animation
does seem
looks
pretty decent.
insane for a
Yeah.
pilot.
No,
Like,
it's nuts.
holy fuck.
This isn't even the Glitch involvement yet.
Right. Yeah.
Like, this is like her on Kickstarter being like, hey, do you guys want to see this happen?
Yeah.
And the humble $85,000 turned into fucking quadruple that. So
yeah, that's crazy.
pretty fucking cool.
So is
Pretty
it just
cool.
this pilot right now? Is that all that's out from
Just
it?
right now, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So the Glitch Production web series got greenlit, obviously.
Right.
So they have a whole bunch of plans for that in the future,
Mhm.
but currently this is all that there is of the animated portion of Lackadaisy. But if you wanted to read fucking 12, 14 years of fucking webcomics, there's all that online as well on her original website that she made in 2006.
I mean, and this pilot is 30 minutes. Like, this is a whole short film, basically.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Like, this is the short film, and then she got picked up by Glitch after this was released because it garnished 20 million views, like, as you can see right there, and then here we are.
That's awesome. This looks really cool. I mean, it's a little furry for me. I mean, these designs are not attractive for me off first rip, but you know, the animation does look really good. It looks almost like Disney quality. It's just crazy.
No, it's fucking nuts. It's actually really, really cool. Very small, very, very nothing to something kind of story, which
That's
I think
cool.
is really, really fucking
No,
cool.
and that is really cool that it's been such a long running comic too. I mean, good for them. That's awesome. Well, cool. All right. The next one I got is called ENA. And this one's actually pretty interesting.
I thought this was a game. This is actually really interesting to me. Huh.
Um,
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
okay, yeah. So what I had, ENA is a surreal animated web series created by Gage. He's known for like these weird liminal 3D worlds, like these crazy character designs and like this like blend of 2D and 3D stuff, like pixel art. It draws heavily from like early internet aesthetics, video games, surreal digital art, and the world is very like difficult to explain and alien and weird. This is relatively high on the iceberg because this became a major reference point in modern indie animation, even though its appeal remains strongly tied in online subcultures.
That's really cool.
Yeah, this looks really interesting. This is one I have not seen either, but it looks fucking crazy,
Yeah.
and the animation is really cool.
Yeah. Something I will add for you because I was right. There is a game called Ina Dream Barbecue
Hmm,
that I guess is based off this, which I had no idea. It's a free to play game currently that's in my Steam library.
that's cool.
Overwhelmingly positive. 98% of reviews are positive. About 23,000. Um, it's based. It's
Oh,
obviously based off of that, which is actually really really cool.
yeah,
I was just that was on my Steam page one day. I was like, cool, I'll play that at some point.
yeah.
So yeah, that's actually really cool. I didn't know it was that first.
I didn't
It's the
either.
game released last year.
Yeah, that's cool. I wish fucking Google told me about this. This is crazy. I had no idea.
Fucking
This
Google,
shows
man.
you how well we were doing our research, everybody.
You were
This
doing
is
great. You
why
did a great
this is
job.
why two minds are better than one. You know what I mean?
It's true.
We
No, it's
got
true.
we got each other covered. This looks really cool though. I think this is
It looks
something I
dope.
will watch. This looks really cool. Reminds me of
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Jack Stober or like something like that. Just kind of like trippy and surreal, which is
Yeah,
my kind of jam.
yeah, it looks fucking nuts. It's really really cool.
But yeah, I think this having almost like 25 mil and then a game is probably a pretty substantial audience, so it makes sense. It's kind of high up there.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah,
That doesn't surprise me at all.
very cool. This is awesome. This is something I could see like Glitch picking up or something too. This is
For sure.
pretty dope, pretty stylized.
Yeah, it's very very unique in what it is,
Mm-hmm.
which is really cool.
Yeah, it's dope. Hell yeah. Check this one out, guys. Shout out to Joel G. Okay,
Old G.
our next one is animator versus animation.
Now, animator versus animation. Let me tell you, been known about animator versus animation for a long time.
Hell yeah.
Created by Alan Becker, the initial animation was released in 2006 on Newgrounds.
Okay.
As the title suggests, the series follows a stick figure trying to escape its animation software using it to its advantage, while the animator tries to stop the havoc it wreaks,
Mm-hmm.
as you can already start to see here in the video. Still running today, with its last episode releasing in May of this year, the story has evolved to incorporate multiple main characters and unique antagonists. There's been multiple spin offs of the series over the years, such as Animation versus Minecraft, as well as a video game currently in development that reached a crowd-funded goal of $130,000 in just 5 hours.
Damn.
Pretty damn. But yeah, I've been watching this one for a long time, probably since the Minecraft one, to be honest with you. I
Yeah.
didn't know about the OG growing up. Wasn't really on Newgrounds back in 06 when I was 4 years old. So,
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, no, this one very very unique as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just still being able to make unique things like this and create unique concepts out of production software and animation software and all that to this day is impressive in itself. Be able to be the first person to do this back then at such a high quality is fucking amazing in my opinion. But
Yeah.
very cool. Definitely recommend checking this one out.
Yeah, it's dope. I've definitely seen like bits, like clips of this before and shit. I didn't know there was a whole like story behind it. That's really cool. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean, stick figure animation is like a huge fucking stepping stone in Flash animation. It's fucking everybody's seen some form of stick figure animation or something. You know, it's just classic.
There's like a 95% chance your favorite indie animator started doing this shit back in the day too.
Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome.
Right. No, it's so simple, but it works and it's effective. And he does it really. I mean, this is impressive. This like one of the first episodes, like the way
Yeah, this is the
that they
first
use
episode
all
that
the
aired in 06.
the way that they fucking use all the desktop shit in the animation is really cool. It's
It's
impressive.
nuts. Super cool.
Nice. Yeah, this is a classic. Makes sense to be at the top in the first tier.
Yep,
Oh, he's,
good top entry.
he's
Good top
beating
entry.
Clippy's ass, bro. That was fucked up.
He's beating him the fuck up, dude. Fuck
Okay.
that guy, man.
All right. Our next one is called Ramshackle. And yeah, it's another furry one, pretty much. No, it's not. It's actually good. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So Ramshackle is an independent web series created by ZDZ, who would later go on to animate for Has-Been and Hell of a Boss. God damn it!
All roads lead back to one or the other, dude.
Ruined. Okay. Anyway,
Ruined.
sorry, just kidding. Anyway, it follows a group of street orphans in a stylized, chaotic world. It's notable for its distinct visual style. This is definitely some classic internet designs. This feels like some OCs off of DeviantArt for sure. In a good way.
Sure.
In a good way. And series represents increasingly professional side of internet animation. This project began as their college thesis, and with like a social media following, it turned into something more studio level quality. And that's something we're just seeing a lot more of recently. Like, people are able to kind of show their process and build an audience without necessarily a finished product yet, and then be able to crowdfund something that's like actually high quality. And this shit got 10 million views. It's
That's pretty nuts.
pretty impressive. I think I don't think there's much more of it. If let me just do a quick check, see if I'm lying. Yeah,
Views for 3 months ago.
there was it's slowly coming out, but I mean, it's definitely got a good style to it. I was confusing this with the other ones, thinking it was furry. There's no animals in this one, so that's got to be some points.
That's got to be some points. I mean, there's a dead fish right there, dude. I don't know. There's a dead
Fuck.
opossum too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it
I'd
kind
say
of reminds
that.
me of like Flapjack or
That's
something.
what I was gonna say. Yeah.
He's something off Cartoon Network, so this is cool. I can just tell by these character designs. It's not something that I would immediately gravitate towards. Is all I'm saying when I said this was a little silly, but that's it. It looks good. If you think you would like this, I would check it out. It looks good.
It looks cool as fuck.
I like the character designs. Okay. Next one we got is Punch Punch Forever.
Punch Punch Forever is a nut. Might be one of my favorites on YouTube currently.
Okay.
I fucking love this one. But anywho, Punch Punch Forever is a independently written and directed Irish-Japanese web series created by Speederoo, the channel we're on right now.
Mm-hmm.
It premiered in 2023 and is still running. The show follows 11-year-old Gogo, a martial arts prodigy that competes in tournaments pitting humans versus demons. The last episode came out in October of 2025. It has been following a semi-yearly release schedule, so we'll probably see another one at some point this year. The initial concept for this was supposed to be a video game, but after creator Speederoo took a, quote, his words, poorly done digital graphic design course, he decided video game development was not for him and made the widely successful series based off the core concepts of the game. And that's
cool.
what we have now.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really
very-
like the style.
Dude, this show is fucking hilarious.
This
and
looks
it's
dope
all
as hell.
in Japanese, which adds to it,
Yeah.
in my opinion. It's fucking awesome. I love this fucking show. And every time a new episode's out, I'm like, fucking, it's gonna be a good month. God damn it.
Hell yeah. That's sick.
Yeah,
I need
fucking-
to check this out. This looks really good, actually.
No,
Holy
Punch
moly.
Punch Forever is fucking amazing, dude.
I like how it's in
Yeah,
old VHS aspect and
Yep.
shit too. I love that type of stuff.
Yep. Yeah, that was one of his concepts for the game that was brought over to the show.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's
It was
really cool.
seeing the initial concept art for the characters. He pretty much just was like, "Yep, I like these characters still. I'm just gonna make this show."
No, that
They
makes sense
haven't-
to
they
me,
barely
yeah.
changed, which is really cool.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've had a lot of ideas like that where I've like come up with characters for something, but yeah, you can kind of like transfer it to whatever you want. I like that. That's some cool lore. I like that.
Yeah, no, it was cool to figure out. I've been watching this one for all 4 episodes, so
Sick.
cool figuring out that it's supposed to be a video game.
Yeah, that is sick. Hell yeah. And maybe it could be in the future. Who knows?
Could be.
Sick. I like this.
Yeah, it's awesome. Highly recommend that one.
Hell yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now officially getting into tier number 2. So shit's
Yeah, the fucking
about to get fucking crazy.
Yep,
Shit's about to get
definitely
fucking
nuts stuff
crazy.
happening. Nuts stuff happening.
Definitely. Yeah. All right. Let's just jump into it. So the first one, is a pilot called Catching Up, created by LS Mark. I actually have seen this.
Oh,
This is like the first one since Digital Circus that I've watched. And it's good as fuck. I love LS Mark. I'm a big fan. This is cool. And let me read my thing. Catching Up is an independent series created by Ellis Mark, and it follows teenage misadventures of Rob and Clay. And the series uses anthropomorphic characters in an adult-leaning sitcom structure to turn awkward adolescence into character-driven comedy. You know, and it's a newer indie series boosted by Ellis Mark's channel and involvement, and he's been very active in the animation community for a long time. So it makes sense. And it's currently being crowdfunded into like a full series, and they're making the next episode right now. They're working on it. But yeah, this pilot was really good. I recommend watching it. I really like LS Mark's videos because I think he's good at critiquing animated sitcoms in the way where he doesn't take it way too seriously. You know, like he just wants to laugh and he wants to like just enjoy watching it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think
he never tries to like take anything extra from it. He just wants it to be like a decent, fun show.
Right.
A lot of the time.
Yeah. No, I don't think he's overly critical, but when he is critical, I agree with him. So like, I think when he made the show, watching it, I can see that he applies all those same rules to his own show, which I think is cool. That's like, I respect that. And I think it's well written. I think it's cool. I like the characters and like the comedy. I don't think it's like it looks, if you looking at this at first glance, it almost looks similar to the similar things we were talking about, but I think it has a very different tone. And I think it's
a very, very different tone,
I think it's trying to be Nickelodeon Cartoon Network type of cartoon and not necessarily like an internet cartoon, if you know what I mean.
Yep. No, fully. I was really happy to see that he was doing this because like you said, I've always liked his content. I've always agreed with most of his takes.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing him put this out, I was like, oh, he's putting his money where his mouth is. Let's see how it is, kind of thing. You know?
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. I think it was a really, especially as someone that's made their entire career out of being like a critic of animation,
Mm-hmm.
going to the step of like making your own show takes guts, I would say.
Totally.
Because as much of a critic you are, there's a whole bunch of people that disagree with you and are going to criticize your show.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was a really cool step that he made making this, and I really like it. So I'm definitely excited for more.
Yeah, me too. I really like the style too. He got some really cool people involved in this, and it looks really good. Like I love 2D animated stuff, but it's still very fresh and stylized and cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Hell yeah. All right. We can go to Flying High or Chicken Nugget. Sorry, Chicken Nugget.
Chicken Nugget, yes. So Chicken Nugget was a weird one.
Yeah, this is a weird one.
Yeah. Chicken Nugget is created by Kyra Kaputske? I don't know.
Okay.
The show follows main character Chicken and friends as they get into various adventures throughout the series. Premiered in October of 2020 for the animated BuzzFeed division. The show has over 800 episodes, which are primarily short form, posted on platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, etc. With 15 exclusive episodes, which are released on YouTube that are just a bit longer, just a little bit longer. I think this is probably one of them.
Yeah.
In March of this year, Kyra stated on Twitter that she may be leaving the show as BuzzFeed was feeding her characters to AI.
Oh.
The tweet was deleted a day later as the issue was resolved internally with her and BuzzFeed after they agreed not to use her characters in future AI slopjacks.
Interesting. That is, yeah. That's
so
some
weird
good
history of that one.
Yeah, that is weird. I think I heard about that thing with BuzzFeed a while back. I didn't know it was related to this. And I think I've seen this stuff on short form content at one point, maybe.
I definitely have, yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's a lot to say about this. I think it's more of a silly kind of fun thing.
No, it's just like 15-second, like no harm, no foul little short thing, which I think is fine.
Yeah, no, it's not necessarily my style of thing, but it's cool. I dig it.
Yeah.
I fucks with it. All right.
I fog with it.
We can move on then. Next one I got is The Art of Murder. So The Art of Murder is a pop culture murder mystery created by Chalk Chip Animation Studios, so it's like a team of people. And its premise centers on characters from a sketchbook coming to life and then becoming a part of a murder investigation. And so it combines like parody, and then like it also has like musical theater. You got anime, and then it's all independently animated in like kind of a 2D nice style. And the pilot, I think it's a standalone pilot so far, and it's become pretty substantial because like people just really like the concept. They think it's funny. You could go a lot of directions, but it kind of stays more obscure than like the bigger animated series. It's still not huge like this pilot. It's just got like a little under 3.5 million views. So nothing to scoff at, but also nothing.
No, not at all.
Nothing like we've kind of seen before, like those couple tens of million views videos. But yeah, there's some cute little references in here. It looks pretty good. From kind of like watching it a little bit when I was doing my research, the writing kind of seems like not my thing, and it's a little I don't know. It's just not. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty fair.
It's a cool concept. I think the animation looks good. I think like the voice acting is just a little corny and it's just a little weird. But hey, maybe with more money, more attention, whatever. I think it has potential though, for sure.
Yeah, no, this definitely seems very theater kiddie, which
that's kind of what I was thinking of.
Really been close to being.
Right.
So it's probably just like we're definitely obviously not the audience for this, which is okay. It has 3 million views. There's obviously a fucking market for it, but
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it looks good. I think this is cool. So good for them. All right, we got pretty please I don't want to be a magical girl.
Yep. Which was abbreviated really weird and made hard to Google, but I did find it. This pretty please I don't want to be a magical girl follows the story of a girl who has fallen out of love of her job being a magical girl and does it regardless. Created by Keena Consmith, the series only has 2 non-fully animated episodes with its pilot animic. Animic? Is that how you say that?
Animatic?
Did I say that word down there?
Yeah, animatic.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. With its pilot animatic gaining close to 5 million views at time of writing. They started she started her channel off 4 years ago, posting primarily fan animatics of Pokemon characters such as Jesse and James. So not really a whole lot going on with this one quite yet.
Yeah.
So there really wasn't a whole lot to research.
Yeah,
so,
no.
That's about it.
It looks pretty cool. I think this is a good. I mean, the designs look good.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks good. yeah, there's not
like I
much.
said, the first 2 episodes have been animatics, so there's not really much to go off of quite yet.
Right,
so,
yeah.
The core values are there, and I think the voice acting is pretty okay, but that's really it.
Yeah, cool. All right. Hell yeah. Good for them. All right, this next one is called Spooky Month. And Spooky Month is like an animated series of shorts about these 2 little Halloween guys called Skid and Pump. They're little children who are really, really enthusiastic about Halloween, kind of like Nightmare Before Christmas style, and repeatedly leads them into bizarre and dangerous situations. Classic cartoon hijinks. The series exploded when the characters were added as an opponent in the Newgrounds indie game Friday Night Funkin', catapulting it into the general online animation sphere. And a lot of the shorts this one has the first one has 45 million views.
Oh yeah,
people really like this, and they are cute. They are silly. I actually think these are pretty fun, and I liked Friday Night Funkin' at the time, so it was pretty cool. Yeah, that's kind of it though.
Yeah, I've watched Sir Pello for a long time.
Nice.
Being a big Undertale kid, he made these funny little animations of Undertale.
Oh, hell yeah.
And those definitely inspired me to watch more of his content. And he's just a funny fucking dude.
Yeah, I think
he's
the bits are good.
Simply a funny fuck. So yeah, I like these 2 little dudes. I haven't watched a whole bunch of them, but anything Serpello related, I'm always just expecting it to be a hoot and a holler, to say the least.
Nice. No, I'm not super familiar with Serpello, but I mean, I've seen some of these videos. I'm definitely familiar with these characters, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I think he's definitely up your alley of comedy. I definitely
Yeah.
recommend checking a few of his things out.
Hell yeah. No, yeah, I've definitely seen some shit before. That's awesome. Yeah, this seems like more my side. If I made the iceberg, it'd be a lot more like this kind of tone of things.
For sure.
So I appreciate these types of entries, Calvin.
Thanks, Calvin.
Thanks,
We
Calvin.
like Sir Pello Calvin. Thank you, Calvin.
Okay, next one we got is Metal Family.
Metal Family. I'll a little further down in my notes here.
Yes, it's a little jumbled.
Oh, there it is. Yep. No, you're good. Metal Family was created by Alana Colvera. Colvera? Probably Colvera. I don't know. It's a Russian name.
Okay.
It's a Russian web series that follows the day-to-day lives of main characters Glam and Victoria, two metalhead parents that fell in love young and had their children, other main characters, Dee and Heavy. It premiered on YouTube in 2018 and has 2 seasons, with its 3rd and final season currently in development. The show references many music groups in various ways, varying from bands such as Twisted Sister all the way to more heavier bands such as Slipknot.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, that's really it. It's Russian.
Mhm.
It's if you unmute it, the audio. Well, this one, never mind.
There's an English
they
dub.
have an
Yeah.
English channel and a Russian channel, which I think is pretty cool.
Mhm.
But yeah, it seems kind of cute as a guy that listens to heavier music from time to time, such as Adam Levine.
Mhm.
I think I might give this one a watch. So
I actually have seen this one and I like it a lot. It's actually really cool. It's
really dope.
It's surprisingly wholesome. A lot of the time, the writing is really good. Yeah, I'm a big metal guy, so I appreciate it. But it's not like overboard. Like, I don't know. It's not like corny. I guess it's pretty well written, honestly.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And I like
it's kind of the
I like
vibe
the
was getting from it,
characters.
so that's good to hear.
Yeah, it's not the best thing I've ever seen in the world, but out of all the things, it's pretty good. It went pretty. It was one of those things that got clipped over and over on YouTube Shorts like a bajillion times.
Okay.
So I feel like that's kind of where it's got notoriety from recently. But yeah, it's good. I like it.
Yeah, looks dope.
Dope. Okay, we're getting into a motherfucking certified motherfucking hood classic
That is a hood classic.
called ASDF fucking movie.
Yep.
So, if you don't already know, ASDF Movie is Tom Scott's long-running series of extremely short animated comedy sketches. They rely on rapid-fire, absurd, and quotable moments, memes, as you might say. The series is one of the defining forms of early YouTube animation humor. It sits high because fucking obviously, this honestly should have been like first tier.
Absolutely.
It's super recognizable, and the jokes have been memed to death, and people have definitely seen clips, even if they don't know about like the full series. But it started as like a complete joke in college for Tom Scott, and he was just making random bullshit, and then it completely fucking blew up. This has 74 million views, and I don't even think it's the most viewed ASDF movie.
No, it isn't.
There's 15 or 17 or something like that of the main line, and then there's spin-offs. He's made fucking board games. He's made fucking music videos. Yeah, this shit's huge. This shit's ginormous. And honestly, yeah, this is classic internet animation humor. It's nonsensical. It's stupid. It's never gonna land on TV, but it's still special. And I'm very nostalgic for this shit. I will get super inebriated and go watch some of these motherfuckers. They're classic.
Same. I'll just be fucked up with the homies like, you want to watch ASDF movie?
Mm-hmm. And I think he wrote the line well where like it has aged a little bit poorly because, you know, fucking this was made in fucking 2008,
Fucking
you know,
during the
2009.
time of the ancient text. Yeah.
So yeah, so like it's aged a little poorly, but honestly, I feel like a lot of the jokes are just like pretty well written. Like it's well thought out. So, and you know, they later involved like Markiplier was in some, Jacksepticeye, fucking, it got big as hell. Everyone was hyped. Everyone was hyped in 2016 when the new ASDF movie dropped.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's always exciting when a new ASDF comes out because you never know when it's going to be the last, quite frankly.
That's true. And it's like, when are we dragging it? When are we dragging this? I do have very vivid memories in my head though. Every time an ASDF movie would come out, it would be followed by like reanimated parodies with like Lego or in Minecraft or whatever the fuck, and I would just watch all of them. I watched I ate it up, dude. And then I'd go back to school or summer camp and be like, everybody do the flop. You know what I'm saying? Everyone was hyped as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
It was sick. Okay, cool. Yeah, now we're getting into Homestar Runners.
Homestar Runner. So yeah, this is another classic, one that I'm not familiar with but have seen. Created by brothers Mike and Matt Chapman. Thank you for having easy English. Dumb. My brain is English names. Commonly referred to as the Brothers Chaps, the series follows a large and diverse cast of characters as they go on various adventures. The main character, Homestar Runner, dates back to 1996 in a book Mike made with Craig Zorbell as a parody on children's books. Mike and Matt expanded the concept, launching a website on New Year's Day in 2000.
Wow.
The show made its initial run from 2000 to 2009, then went on a 5-year hiatus after both brothers started families and decided they needed better jobs to support their families, but wanted to return to the series at some point. So it was not final, it was a genuine hiatus. During this time, the brothers wrote for Yo Gabba Gabba, Gravity Falls, Wander Over Yonder, and, you'll love this one, the Aquabats Super Show.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's sick.
Oh yeah, we love the Aquabats. Where's the
fucking
Aquabats?
love the
When did they come
Aquabats.
on? After Gravity Falls' conclusion, the show made its return in 2014 and is actively being updated today.
Nice.
Being widely successful, the show has produced board games, browser games, and been featured in multiple other pieces of media, including character Strongman being featured in Poker Night at the Inventory alongside Max from Sam & Max and the Heavy from TF2.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There is.
this is definitely a classic. This is I haven't like necessarily watched a bunch of it, but I know about it. I know about Strong Bad. I know about like his songs and stuff. I've listened to like the metal songs. This shit's funny as hell. This is a certified classic. You think ASDF is classic? This shit is like, whoa.
This is actual hood classic.
This
dude.
is like
this don't fuck around.
what's that one, like the Badgers dancing in the rainbow, whatever. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's that type of shit. This is shit you get sent on your BlackBerry, dude. This is some real shit. But yeah, I don't know much about it. I'm a little too young.
Me
But
too.
I know it has a cult following, so that's cool. Good for them.
Yeah.
That
Cool
makes
stuff.
sense that they went on to write on other shows too. Like the shit's like, it's funny. It very much like has Adult Swim, early 2000s Adult Swim humor for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure if I watched this and then would watch Gravity Falls, I could see some inspiration.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's a classic.
It's a classic.
All right, now we got Cliffside. Yeah. So Cliffside's a standalone pilot. It's created by Liam Vickers, and it follows a group of characters in a strange Western-inspired setting. It became notable for its really high-quality animation and solo creator-driven production and design and stuff. It represents the era when ambitious independent pilots could attract enormous attention online without necessarily becoming full television productions. Liam actually stopped the project to go work on Murder Drones. So I think this is
Okay.
I think this is all we got from Cliffside. But yeah, it's all right. I'm not like, I watched a good bit of it cuz I was like, I like the concept of it. It looks pretty cool. It's okay. I think it's all right.
Fair enough.
I think the characters are pretty good. It's cute. I think the animation's a bit weird, but he did make it like by himself, so I think from what I can tell. So I respect that.
Yeah, fair enough.
And it's
Looks
definitely
fine.
stylized, It's definitely like, it's well done. It just wasn't
Yeah,
like
I can definitely see
super
some,
crazy.
Yeah, you can definitely see some Murder Drones inspo throughout this as well. Just kind of little tidbits. That's kind of cool.
Mhm. No, yeah, and that's kind of a thing with a lot of these. Like a lot of these bigger pilots just kind of turn into like a job opportunity for people, or they don't necessarily make their own project, but they can go work on other shit. That happens with a lot of my entries, especially. So yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool shit.
Yeah.
Cool shit.
All right. Well, next one I have on here is Meta Runner.
Meta Runner. So, Meta Runner was created by Kevin and Luke. I'm not pronouncing their last name.
Fuck
Ludwig.
It was the guy from SM
Yep.
G4. Yep.
Yep, the founders of Glitch Production. This is Glitch Production's first fully animated show that spanned 3 seasons from 2019 to 2020.
Mm.
There was a pilot for a spin-off series in 2020, but it never got picked up for a full season. Based in a cyberpunk future where lifestyles revolve around gaming and esports, the show follows main character Tari, who discovers she has the ability to warp in and out of video games. Tari made her first appearance as a character in the SMG4 videos, which Luke also made.
Huh.
The initial season aired on the SMG4 channel before subsequent seasons got moved to the newly created Glitch Productions channel. Multiple YouTubers have appeared as guest voices on the show, such as Rubber Ross, Aaron Hansen of the Game Grumps, and The Odd Ones Out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can kind of tell from the character designs that this was like based off of like one of those 3D models.
Yeah, it's very source filmmaker-y.
Yeah.
The character's definitely kind of Fortnite-y.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can definitely tell it's not polished like later on projects will become on Glitch, and especially from Kevin and Luke, especially.
I mean, it's definitely a stepping stone. I'd say. I mean, yeah. I mean, look at what they've fucking made now. You know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, they've created an empire now, so definitely worth it.
I saw a comment too. The top comments like SMG 10 years ago, the cake is a lie. SMG 4 10 years later, Meta Runner Season 2 Episode 1. Who knew a decade of making Mario 64 shitposts machinimas would lead to this? So, pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's what my thoughts are too, commenter. I agree. Later, we'll leave a update.
I will leave
Blink.
a positive update from the official Hardly Online podcast channel.
You're welcome, motherfucker. All right.
Yep.
Next one is Far-Fetched. And yes, so Far-Fetched is made by Ashley Nichols, who works on Has Been, and she worked on Lackadaisy as well. She created the main characters Rue and Kira, like in her childhood. So she's been like working on the characters for a long time, which is kind of cool. Has a very distinct tone and style that blends early 2000s like Hot Topic aesthetics with like more with like a Scooby-Doo type cast and like plot driven stuff. It's a classic example of like a really tight-knit community helping kind of create something of like TV level quality. And I think that was like a teaser. I think there's a good I think it's just shorts.
Teasers, original songs. Yeah, there's quite a bit of it. I mean, they launched a fucking plushie off of one of the characters. So
right. So it kind of,
following.
I think it's like a cult followed thing, and then they're trying to like currently trying to make it into a thing. But the animation quality looks good. It definitely looks Has Been hotel-y. You know, it definitely seems like it caters to that type of audience, and I think that's where they're kind of getting a lot of their audience and, you know, respect. But this is still, you know, this is 2.5 million views. This is respectable. You know, this is pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know, not much to say. This is pretty similar to everything else. A lot of the other stuff in here.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Now we got Knights of Guinevere.
Knights of Guinevere is another Glitch Productions show. One of, like I said, 500 on this list. Created by Dana Terrence, John Bailey Owen, and Zach Marcus, is a psychological thriller set in the far future that centers around a floating planet-spanning amusement park. With the pilot only being released in 2025, the show has been greenlit for a full series, with an art book being released during that announcement for the greenlit. Kind of cool stuff. It's mascot horror-y, which is kind of like whatever, but it seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
They basically get this Guinevere droid that you can see right there, who's the mascot of the amusement park, and after they kind of unlock its psyche, it starts doing fucked up crazy shit, and they kind of have to deal with the fact that they kind of allow that to happen. So seems pretty cool. I might give it a try. I'm always into mascot horseshit still, unfortunately enough.
Yeah.
So,
no, this looks honestly pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like the
it's a pretty
style.
decent concept. Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Another glitch banger. This has got 20 million views though. Like the Iceberg was made before this blew up or something. Because I feel like this.
It's possible.
But you know, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It's definitely high quality. That's awesome. Good for them. That's insane.
Yep.
Okay, next one I have is Killer Bean, but we could also go to Beard
No,
and
I did
Bub.
actual fucking research on
Okay.
Killer Bean, so I need to do Killer Bean.
Okay, Killer Bean.
Killer Bean is a web series turned movie turned web series turned video game made by Jeff Liu. It follows main character mercenary Killer Bean as he gets into epic shootouts and such. The initial short, Killer Bean: The Interrogation, released in 1996, with the well-known movie being released in 2008. After gaining a cult following in 2018, Killer Bean went on to get 3 new episodes on a new season in 2020, which that's all there's been. And then a video game released this year, but there was a lesser-known mobile game also released of Killer Bean in 2012 on the App Store. Only other thing I have for Killer Bean is that this is the lowcal of the tier list.
Yeah, this
Killer
is definitely.
Bean is not here because it is influential or anything other than the sort that it's really bad.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Funny.
Yeah.
And that's funny. That's literally the only reason Killer Bean is on the tier list. I do not. I think what it's good to get fucked up and watch in kind of the same sense as Asdef movie, but in the fact that it's more tolerable and more funny to watch while you're fucked up.
Yeah, it's one of those things you kind of have to be fucked up to really find funny, you know?
Yeah. It's fucking Killer Bean. If you guys don't know what the fuck Killer Bean is, go watch a Moist Critical video about Killer Bean. Basically.
Yeah, it's fucking Killer Bean, man. But yeah, I didn't know they just dropped like a Steam game, so that's cool. I saw that it kind of sucked. I saw Donkey play it, so yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, fuck it.
It's Killer Bean. That's whole.
That's true. If the game was really good, it would be weird. So yeah,
quite odd.
All right, Killer Bean, everybody, you know him, you love him.
That's the locale. That's our locale.
Next one I got is Bee and Puppycat. So Bee and Puppycat is an animated series created by Natasha Allegri that began as a web series before getting picked up by Frederator for a full season. It follows Bee and the mysterious puppycat through whimsical adventures that gradually reveal a stranger science fiction world underneath a cozy comedy. Its placement reflects its unusual path from the Tumblr and YouTube era internet animation into a much more widely distributed, legit animation series. So yeah, it gained kind of a cult following. There was like little web comics and like little animated shorts, and then it eventually picked up a big enough audience. It got picked up by the people who make fucking Adventure Time back in the day. They made Bravest Warriors, all that type of shit, and you can see it in the animation for sure. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, this looks good. It's not something I've watched, but I've watched, Bravest Warriors, stuff like that. I feel like I remember this, and this shit's 12 years old, so this is definitely a classic. But it does have a season, and kind of a lot like these other Frederator stuff. After 1 or 2 seasons, they kind of disappear. So,
yep.
But it's cool. The animation's good, and it kind of seems like one of those Bravest Warriors Adventure Time shows, but a little more for the gals, a little more chill, a little more Stardew Valley. So that's kind of where it got.
Cozy.
Yeah, that's kind of where it picked up its audience, which is why I'm not super familiar with it, which makes sense. So yeah, no, it's cool.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah,
I definitely have seen B somewhere. I've definitely seen these 2 characters some way, somehow, at some point in my life. I don't know. I saw her in that red dress, and like my brain fucking activated. I don't know where.
Yeah,
but I'm definitely aware of this. I obviously have not watched it, but I'm aware of it somewhere in my brain.
Mm-hmm. No, it's pretty dope. I fuck with it.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
Cool. Okay. Next one we got is the Gaslit District. Another Glitch production.
Another Glitch Productions.
You just got one after the other.
I did. I got fucking berated by these fuckers. Created by Nick Supoko. I don't know. Okay. Gaslight District is another concurrent Glitch production show. Only 2 episodes currently out. Follows a group of undead gangsters as they fight to control what's left of an island pulled from the sea. This is Glitch's first show made by a Canadian and has been in concept for him since 2017. That's all I really have for this one. I've watched the first episode. I do like the concept quite a lot. The characters are very zany and wacky, very creative.
It looks
good
incredible.
comedy. Yeah, it's very cool with its 3D animation style, and the characters are very zany. Like Breadhead's my goat. That's my goat, Breadhead, right there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm excited for more to come out. I need to watch the second episode. I haven't gotten around to it, but
Yeah,
It's
this
really
looks
cool. I
super
really like
dope.
the concept. They're definitely like a whole bunch of they're like they're like the tiny mafia that thinks that they can become the big mafia, and when they're just a whole bunch of fucking imbeciles and there's no way they could ever run a mafia kind of thing, which I like a
Yeah,
lot.
that is cool. It's the
Yeah.
Sopranos.
Yeah, it's like the Sopranos, but if the Sopranos were undead and had negative 12 brain cells. So it's
Tim
pretty cool.
Burton Sopranos. No,
Yeah,
I
pretty
love
much.
this
It's really
the
fun.
claymation textures and styles. Like I'm sure it's like made in like Blender, but like, holy fuck, it looks insane. It looks really good.
It's incredibly stylized, and I fuck with
I
it a
love
lot.
it.
I really can't say one thing that it's totally like, it draws inspiration from a ton
No,
of different
yeah,
elements, which is
that's what I
cool.
think is cool about it. That's for sure. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I need to watch
highly
this.
recommend. It's cool.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like we keep joking about glitch, but like Jesus, this shit's crazy. Like I don't know. I just feel like literally before 2019, this shit just did not exist. Like this was
No, it
not
didn't.
a thing to this quality. Like, and so we're still in this weird series where I still watch a lot of kind of smaller creators make smaller series, and then but you have shit like this too, all on the same platform. It's just crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Good for
No, it's
them
really,
though. It
really
looks really
fucking
cool,
cool.
honestly.
I'm making fun of Glitch because they fucking have all the heaters, dude.
They're
Like,
just so good.
everything I've watched Glitch related is fucking phenomenal, and I will continue to watch anything that Glitch releases. But the fact that half this tier list is Glitch is just very fucking hilarious. So
I would just like to hit the point home again that this right here started as fucking the Mario animation that we watched fucking 30 minutes ago.
literally,
Like that's what this is
literally.
crazy. This
Yeah,
is
it's obviously
crazy.
not like made or animated by those guys, but they
Right,
credited
right,
them
right.
to
I'm
a
just
lot of
saying
people
like
to make this level
that's the
of
pipeline though,
animation, which is nuts. Yeah, that's the pipeline, which is nuts.
which is
It's nuts.
crazy. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think we got to keep moving and grooving. We got a Satina. It is a independent series, also created by Natasha Allegri of Bee and Puppy Cat fame, and centered around a young demon girl in her strange family life. It's like Garfield, but it's a demon. And the project combines cute character design with dark comedy and deliberately supernatural setting. It belongs in this level because it's an important part of internet animation. Though it's less widely known than Bee and Puppy Cat, this iceberg sinking the Titanic, baby. I don't know. This I haven't watched it.
looks really cool.
It looks good. Yeah, it looks good.
I think I've definitely seen some fucking some TikTok clips of this shit.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think it
Looks dope.
yeah, it has a couple of episodes. There's a pretty good fan base. It's got a lot of views, and there's a lot of Rule 34 of this character.
Well,
Yeah,
what are you gonna do?
that's all I gotta say, really.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's one of those shows,
Yeah,
and
looks cool.
I don't know
I'll check it
why.
out.
Yeah, it does look cool, actually. No disrespect, it does look cool. So yeah, cool. Okay, next we got Camp.
Yes, Camp is created by Jordan Cruise and Miles Luna for Rooster Teeth. This show follows the misadventures of camp counselors and its attendants. It ran from 2016 to 2024 and had 64 episodes spanning over its 5 seasons. Its initial season was extended by 2 additional episodes due to positive fan and critic reception of the show. The show was supposed to get a 5th season, but Warner Bros. Shut down the entire Rooster Teeth company in 2024. So 4 episodes only ever saw the light of day of that 5th season.
Huh.
There's also talks of a comic book adaptation at New York Comic Con in 2018, but nothing ever came of that conversation. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Rooster Teeth is gay.
Yep.
But I've never seen this. This does. I mean, I don't know. I didn't even know this
I've
existed.
definitely seen the characters before. That's really about it. It didn't really. It kind of struck me as kind of like a, not quite, but like a Mr. Pickles or
Yeah.
fucking that kind of show. Not like
Mhm.
more so big mouth coded, but like more like I don't know, dude. Just like not my forte of adult animation,
Yeah, like we're kids, but we say fuck words. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I think this is hot shit garbage. If you want my opinion on it.
Yeah, it's fair. I'm sure. Obviously, like I said, for a lot of these, it obviously has a cult following. And there is an audience
Yeah.
for it, but I just cannot get behind anything that is Big
Yeah.
Mouth related or Big Mouth adjacent. This was before Big Mouth even,
Right.
but just
Yeah,
that
that's true.
concept I don't fuck
It's
with.
so annoying to me. It's super annoying. It just gets tired super quickly. And then like
Yep.
I don't know, I could see if I was a Rooster Teeth fan 10 years ago and this came out, I would probably be hyped. That's probably where like majority of this audience is coming from.
Yep.
Um whether it's like an important piece of animation, I don't know, dude. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Yeah, no, like this was coming out like while Red and Blue was coming out still, and then
Right.
Ruby came out for the first time, and that was ginormous, and
Mhm.
yeah, so
So
you
yeah,
know,
it's not. It doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. I think this is one of those things. It makes sense, I guess, why it's here, but you could also replace it with like a million other things.
you could replace a fucking Red versus Blue for all I fucking care, dude.
Facts, you
Like
know? Yeah, I think
I don't
that's at
know.
least more interesting. This is like just.
Honestly, Ruby definitely deserves this spot
I
well
agree.
over
Yeah.
whatever the fuck this is. Journey, chill, dude. God damn. Anyways,
Yeah, I think it is what it is. Okay. Next one is Suction Cup Man.
oh my goat.
My goat. This is a good one. This is a good entry. I think this is like 5 years ago too, or no, this came out a little bit longer, a little bit before 5 years
A
ago,
little
like
bit, yeah.
8 years ago or whatever. I think this was really an important piece of animation. So Suction Cup Man is an animated comedy series created by Pimations. Not
Go.
this motherfucker. I don't know where I got this video from. And it's centered on a reckless Mr. Suction Cup Man who repeatedly attempts to suction cup up. I wrote that. Up impossible structures with suction cups. I wrote that. That's awesome. The humor
Awesome.
is intentionally repetitive, loud, absurd, and it turns a simple gag into a more like actual series kind of, or like a series of shorts, and it kind of like fleshes out the characters a little bit more. And it's just one of those classic web cartoons that becomes memorable through like memes, and then it gets more attention. And yeah, this is pretty cool. And the animation style is cool. I remember I actually like Pimations a lot. He's a cool guy. He does a lot of cool stuff.
I love
And
Pimations.
he's worked on like Smiling Friends and stuff and shit now too. He's actually like gotten pretty legit. But Suction Cup Man like strangely picked him up and like got super huge out of nowhere. And it was like he was making like animated memes, you know, and this was based off of a video of a guy climbing Trump Tower with suction
With
cups
suction cups.
in like 2018 or whatever. And he turned this into like this bit, and that old guy was supposed to be Trump, but you know, he just replaced it. And you can see it in the later episodes, he makes it a little bit more obvious. But it's pretty cool. I like how it turned from like literally this guy made this one video. He was like, I'm just gonna make this funny meme, and then it turned into like multiple episodes with like an actual plot, and it's very nonsensical and not linear, but it's still pretty cool. And I like
Awesome.
the South Park like paper type of style he went with. And he said it was completely like he just did it because he wanted to, and then it turned into a whole thing. So, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, I fuck with Pimations a lot. And he got a lot of traction from the TF2 community
Mm-hmm.
for making the Meet the Blanks series, and
Mm-hmm.
I think this really busted him out of the Team Fortress 2 niche, so to
Right.
say.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's gone on to make a whole bunch of cool shit. I still watch whatever he puts out whenever I see it up on my
Yeah.
recommended tab. And shout out Pimations, shout out Suction Cup, man.
I agree. I think to me, Pimations is one of those internet animators that deserves to be in the Berg, and is like one of those. To me, when I think about internet animations, that's what I'm thinking of. Like silly bullshit that turns into something kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's dope. All right. Now we got Sunset Paradise.
From your favorite people over at Glitch Productions once again.
Another one.
Also made by the brothers who made the company. It follows Maggie Speltzer seeking a relaxing vacation that turns into her fighting criminals and her own inner demon.
Okay.
They are 9 episodes running from March to July of 2021. So really quick, kind of boom, boom, boom kind of series here.
Yeah.
This is also a spin-off of the main Super Mario SMG 4 series, but resides within the series itself, unlike Meta Runner, but still acts like its own standalone series. The SMG4 series left her story on a cliffhanger, seemingly leaving Sunset open to a second season. That hasn't and may never happen due to Glitch Pod's huge success over the years. Showrunner Luke confirmed in a Reddit AMA that the series took inspiration from both Mario Sunshine and A Hat in Time, both in which are popular 3D platforms in their own respect. And the show's episodes, excluding episodes 1 and 10, are all named after old-timey movies.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks cool. I can definitely see like the Sunshine inspiration and stuff.
For sure. Yeah,
That's
like
cool.
for fucking sure. I mean, it's from the Mario shitpost guy. I mean,
yeah,
I feel like it's pretty hard not to draw from another Mario series while you're making a spin-off of a character in your Mario series, you know?
Yeah, that's cool. I dig it. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Sweet. All right, we're at like an hour and 20 minutes or something.
Cool.
We gotta keep chugging. We got Jib Jab.
Yeah, we gotta keep. So Jib Jab is an independent studio known mostly for its political satire content in the Iceberg's context specifically. Initially launching in 1999 as its own website, the company has gained over 80 million views on its 156,000 subscriber YouTube channel, which launched in 2006. Whilst political satire was the start of the company, they have produced commercials for multiple companies such as Cartoon Network, Nick, and Disney.
Huh.
Since 2007, they have primarily focused on personalized e-cards and videos, such as the popular Elf Yourself greeting card that launched in 2006. The YouTube channel has been vacant for over a year now, with a majority of their uploads of the last 6 years being promotional videos for their e-card service.
Yep, it's fucking Jib Jab, guys. You remember Jib Jab?
Yep, I didn't fucking remember Jib Jab.
Really? I remember being in like 5th grade, and like my mom found it or whatever, and she was like, "Look, you can take pictures and you can make you dance around as a little elf." But that's about all I remember. I didn't know they made political satire videos. It's actually pretty funny.
Yep, this was literally the fundamentals of their company, and then they're like, "Well, let's cater to children now."
Yeah.
And that out of nowhere, like out of fucking nowhere. So
we
good
can
for them.
make money off of this shit.
We can make money off Facebook moms and children now, and they did. So good for them, I guess.
Sick. Hell yeah. All right. Fuck off, Jib Jab. We're moving on. We got Salad Fingers, another big classic contender for sure. If you don't know Salad Fingers, I don't even know why you've watched an hour and 20 minutes of this video, to be honest.
Yeah, you must be 14 fucking years old. I don't know, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, Salad Fingers is a certified classic in YouTube animation created by David Firth in 2007, and it cemented itself into children's nightmares in the late 2000s through their 2010s. The series had 17 episodes and gained millions upon millions of views over the years. David Firth is a day one internet animator, has been creating disturbing cartoons for over 20 years on Newgrounds and YouTube. He has gone on to be credited in projects like Smiling Friends and write for British indie films projects and a bunch of other animated shit. He's all over the place. But yeah, this shit's awesome. Salad Fingers is fucking sick, dude. It's so good. It's such a classic too. Like I remember there was like kids react to Salad Fingers, you know, like dude, Salad Fingers was everywhere. Like I remember Smosh made a video about Salad Fingers. Like that shit was it was
everyone's talking about Salad Fingers,
a
bro.
big part of YouTube for some unknown fucking reason, but at the same time it's like super deserved, and it turned into a really cool series. And like I don't think we'd have shit like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared or anything like that if it wasn't for Salad Fingers. This shit like paved the way for this type of stuff.
Yeah,
and
I really think it hit a niche of disturbing but endearing.
Yeah,
which, I feel like hadn't been seen up to this point, like in any media. You know, if horror movies were horror movies, fucking happy feel good movies were happy feel good movies. It's kind of like combined the two in a weird way, which I think is really cool. So I think it kind of hit a specific niche.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of why it got so much popularity, but still a classic.
Right. I think it's cool too. Like when I was doing some research into David's older work, like you can tell that it was all kind of like leading up to this type of thing, and then it ended up working out. Like
it boomed.
It's fucking awesome. Yeah, I would highly recommend checking it out if you haven't, or maybe taking a look at some episodes you haven't seen or anything. All right. Yep. We can keep going.
You keep it trucking.
We got Hellbenders.
Hellbenders.
Hell yeah.
So Hellbenders is a canceled, short-lived 3-episode animated series made by Zach Hadel, now mostly known for being the creator of Smiling Friends, as well as the voice of Charlie in said show, and Chris O'Neill, aka Oni or Oni Plays.
Mm-hmm.
The show followed Zach and Chris and their strange adventures. The show was going to get picked up by Adult Swim, and the Adult Swim decided to pass, stating that they had, quote, too many health-themed shows at the time. Additionally, a heavily edited version of the official pilot that was for Adult Swim would be leaked by a group of hackers soon after the announcement that the show would not be coming out, which I found very interesting.
That is interesting.
There's about 20-ish lost media episodes that we know the title of and know the concept that just never have seen the light of day and probably never will.
Yeah.
Hellbenders is, I think, Zach and Chris kind of agree that it's in the past and they've done their own things, and with Zach being able to work with Adult Swim again through Smiling Friends, I think this is just a thing at the time. It's a bit of a time capsule in the animated sphere, and they've both expressed feelings of disappointment, but feelings of endearing for the show and kind of letting it be in the past because it's done, and that's just kind of both their mindsets when it comes to making projects. Is once it's in the past, and once it's done, and they've let this die. So yeah, definitely a big part of animation, obviously, and a big part of Zach's and Chris's career. So yeah, just it is what it is. It'll never see the light of the day. The three-minute episodes that we got on YouTube's all we'll ever get.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Yep.
No, I really like Hellbenders. I watched it when I was a kid, and I've always thought it was really funny. And that's actually how I like kind of found out about Zach Hadel and Chris O'Neill. And as a certified Milky White boy, I fucking love Oni Plays and all those motherfuckers and Smiling Friends and shit. And from what I know about the Oni Plays lore, is Hellbenders is basically what got their foot in the door for Smiling Friends, and basically without it, it wouldn't have happened. And so it's really cool. Hellbenders is super fucking funny. It's a classic. I'm so glad it's on this list. It's what I want every entry to feel like, because it's like it's one of those things that was like just super funny at the time, and then it died. And I think what you said about, you know, that whole thing about they are good at like letting go of projects, I think because they have been doing the Newgrounds YouTube grind for so long, like they know to just they make something and then they move on to the next fucking thing. And they're doing that with Smiling Friends, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing, and I don't want any of these guys to ever be burnt out of what they're doing, because they make such creative and fucking hilarious content that caters exactly to what creamy white boys like us like. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is a relic of the past, and honestly a lot of it's still funny, but it's funny in kind of the same sense that like Filthy Frank is still funny.
Yeah, totally.
It just doesn't hold up totally anymore.
Totally.
So them trying to bring this exact concept back, I just don't think would work in the modern day, and that's okay.
Yeah,
because we still have it on YouTube and we can still watch it.
No, yeah, this shit used to make me giggle my pants off when I was a kid.
Yep,
it's a good one. All right, next we got Game Over Verse. It's another Glitch one. I think it's one of the last ones from Glitch. Maybe not.
No.
No. It's another Glitch one. Let's just say that. So I hate this title. It pisses me off. Game Overs is Ross O'Donovan's animated series about video game worlds that are destroyed when their heroes successfully beat the game. The project began as an earlier web concept and was later developed as a larger animated project with Glitch, written by O'Donovan and Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps. It belongs in this tier because its roots are deeply embedded in web animation. You know, Eagle Raptor, fucking Rubber Ross. Those are some OGs in web animation. So it's cool that they're like making a show with Glitch that is dope as fuck. And even though the newer production has been given the concept a much lower... What? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I wrote. I don't fucking know, dude. It's good. It's another Glitch. It's fucking good. It's fucking well animated. It's fucking Aaron Hansen. It's fucking Ross O'Donovan. Why isn't this in the second tier? I don't know.
It just came out, I think. That's the only reason. I don't know.
So this is the... so this is the only...
Fresh.
This is the only episode so far.
Yeah.
I've seen this dinosaur too. This dinosaur's fucking everywhere.
Yeah, the show's been everywhere already, which
yeah.
I think is cool. Ross definitely fucking deserves it.
Mm-hmm. No, it's cool. I fuck with it.
It's cool shit. Yeah.
I think we should let's just keep moving.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks good. I think I want to watch it. I have like 10 things from Glitch I need to watch. Instead, I will watch YouTube videos about useless information.
Yep.
Okay, let's keep going. This one is Ongzelig.
Yeah, close enough. This show's English translation basically translates to unsociable. It is a Dutch web series created by Studio Massa. Follows main character Maya and her adopted sisters going through life. The show had 6 episodes serving as one full complete pilot. Basically averaging like the runtime's basically like 30 something minutes in between all episodes. The creator ultimately distanced himself from the project, stating that it was putting too much stress on him. And the show generated controversy due to its shitty fandom, many of which I am not going to look into. I looked into some of them. One was a school shooting, the other was cheese pizza related. So I'm just not in the mood to look into those.
Cool.
So yeah, that's this little Dutch guy. It's a decent concept. I don't mind it at all. And then the 4chaners got to it as they usually do. So this is all it'll ever be.
I could see this taking some wrong turns. So
it sure did.
Oh god, yeah. Let's
that's the most replayed. Wonder why? Yeah, that's a child, by the way. So
let's keep moving.
That is a sophomore in high school.
All right,
let's move on.
Yeah, I don't know. 1 second, Calvin. How do you even know about this one? Yep. Where'd you fucking...
It's Dutch, Calvin.
Like,
Calvin, it's Dutch.
This is why this iceberg is keeping me up at night. Because there's shit like this, and then it's just another Glitch production after that. Like, okay.
Just immediately after, yeah.
Anyway, this is what makes it fun.
Yep.
Hope you're having fun, guys. Okay. Yep. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this one is actually fun. I like this one. So, if Undertale was realistic... if Undertale was realistic is a fan animation concept that imagines the world of Undertale under more physically and socially realistic conditions, like the title. And its appeal comes from taking the game's exaggerated mechanics and translating them into uncomfortable comedic or unsettling real-world consequences. Like, what if Sans actually hit me in real life? You know, like that's a crazy concept. Sure. And it is an example of a highly specific fan animation premise that became memorable because it had a really niche, fucking super nerdy ass community. But yeah, it was made by Smashbits, who actually is like a good animator too. So that's interesting.
That's really interesting.
I don't know much about it though. It's one of those. It's made in like Source, and it's just like one of those silly memes, like. Type of things, and if you like Undertale at this time, you're probably thinking this was pretty funny.
Yep, I sure fucking did. Sad to say. So,
yeah. I think this makes sense for the tier that we're in. I think it's a good end. Steven, this was better. This was better. Oh no, who the fuck is Steven? Calvin, this is better.
Dude, I don't fucking. This is better, Calvin. Calvin, this is a little bit better. Fucking Calvin, dude.
Fuck you, Steven. All right.
Fucking Calvin.
All right. Animation Station with Millie Martians.
I'm really happy you found this. It's going to be a while to find.
Nice.
So, Animation Station is created by Naya Fey. It is a show that is meant to help spotlight other independent creators. It also features main character and host Millie in her endeavors outside of the show. It currently only has 1 episode and 1 short, which were released in 24 and 25 respectively. After a massive redesign of the main characters, the show is set to return soon, with the creator teasing the synopsis of the 2nd episode and a few storyboards of its next episode in January of this year.
Cool.
So yeah, it exists right now, basically. That's about it.
Yeah, this is not that many views compared to what we've been seeing. This is a pretty big step down.
This one's very niche. This probably should have gone a little further down. It took me a while to actually find what this was.
I'm surprised I even found this shit on YouTube.
Yeah, me too.
Nice.
So it exists right now. The redesigns of the characters are not that great in my opinion. So we'll see if this
Yeah.
ever picks up any traction.
So
But,
yeah, so it's like a talk show, but it's like, hey, we animated this thing, and then you show that there's.
yeah,
That's a cool concept though. That's cool.
it's a cool concept, but I think it's being a little too ambitious, trying to make side stories for the non-real main
Yeah.
character that is Millie.
Gotcha.
I think if it just stick to the core value of we're gonna interview this independent animator and highlight them and that's it, I think it'd be fine. But it goes a little too in depth with other random bullshit, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think if I was a has-been person, I'd probably eat this shit up, but I'm not. So
Yes, you would. No, you're not.
cool. All right. Okay, I like that conclusion.
Yep.
It's all right. This one's fucking good, actually.
Fuck.
This one's a crazy fucking.
Holy fuck! Holy
Yeah,
shit!
isn't this
brain
weird?
blast, bro.
So-
wow.
This series is called The Crack. And it's a series following a cast of anthropomorphic egg characters and their wacky shenanigans. It's made by Element Animations, like a little studio. Started with a series of like comedic shorts, like this one, and then it kind of they made like parodies. They made like Egg in Minecraft, Egg in Your Mama's House, shit like that. And then it turned into like a short like series with characters and reoccurring bits in like 2017. And Element Animations is pretty widely known for like the Villager News was one of their big things, or like they made a lot of Minecraft parodies along with this. And when I was a kid on my iPad watching fucking YouTube and videos I wasn't supposed to watch, this was on that list. And it's got, edgy, silly humor and all that shit. And it's but at the same time it's pretty wholesome. It's good. It's definitely uncanny and it's not the best thing ever in the world, but if you were on YouTube at this time and you saw this shit, it's a little nostalgic. It's pretty cute.
Yeah, I forgot about this entirely. I only think of like Villager News when I think Element Animation anymore. I
Right.
totally forgot about the crack.
Right, yeah. It kind of started to fade away and they started kind of focusing more on their stuff. But they actually have now Element Animations like makes official collabs with Minecraft and a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
So they're doing pretty good. So that's
fucking
cool.
Crazy.
Yeah. That's The Crack, everybody. A little egg guy. I said in my notes I said it was kind of like Annoying Orange almost.
I was gonna say that, yeah.
It's kind of similar to that.
Knowing Orange adjacent.
Yeah. Had that. It was probably inspired by it. Okay. We go into Ollie and Scoops.
Yep. Don't have a lot in this one. Ollie and Scoops is created by Nico Coleo. The show follows Ollie and her cat Scoops as they go on the misadventures due to Ollie's ability to communicate with cats. Currently has 10 episodes, the first releasing in 2019, and 2 more are planned to release at some point for the next couple of years. And that's basically it. Not my kind of show.
Yeah. It looks
There
pretty
wasn't
cute.
really any fun facts about this, so
Yeah. I like the style. It's like kind of
fine.
Nickelodeon style.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's just keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Next one is Wastelandia. And it is a standalone pilot that came out not that long ago, 4 months ago. It's an independent project made by Izzy. She's an Australian YouTuber, commentary YouTuber.
Yep.
And she's known for like internet history essays and kind of the same kind of stuff that we talk about. So that's cool. And her project is like a stylized post-apocalyptic, and it came out of like some of her. It's like based on some of her work from the past, like on like DeviantArt and shit. She's been drawing for a long time or whatever. And its placement is because it's down here because it's a relatively niche creator and it's got kind of an even smaller audience, and it's kind of more of a concept right now. But it looks pretty cool. I like that YouTuber. I've watched some of her videos. She's actually pretty cool. So I don't know. I haven't checked it out, but yeah, I don't know. It kind of seems like LS Mark's thing, but for the girls. It's my best analogy.
Yeah, it's pretty fair.
But yeah, it seems cool.
Yeah, seems fun.
Good for them.
Good
All
for
right.
them.
Okay, now we got Loki IRL.
Yeah, so Loki IRL is created by Pan Pizza. with only one episode released in 2025. It follows a future where fiction characters come to life. Basically, the artists make the characters and they make them fight in like a real steel kind of like fight. Is kind of what it sounded like.
Huh.
A 5-minute preview of the second episode was posted a month ago, and a VHS of the first episode is currently available to buy, which I think is kind of neat. Yep, that's about all I got.
Yeah, this looks pretty niche for sure. I understand why this is
Very niche.
pretty low down here.
Yep.
I don't know. This looks a little weird.
Yeah, it's a cool concept.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's not a lot on it right now.
Yeah.
It seems like Rebel Taxi, the YouTube channel, has a lot of other projects going on. So when this will see the light of day next is unknown, but it seems like they got their hands full. So we'll see.
All right, cool. Yeah, I like this one. I like this. I like the style.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting
What the fuck?
way more in depth now.
This is real?
Yeah, it's called Two Gay Cats.
Okay.
And it's made by YouTuber Tuv, who's another commentary YouTuber, who I think is actually really cool. I like that guy.
Okay, cool.
But it's a pretty small project. It's only a pilot right now, and it's made, it's around the premise of two gay ex-lovers and their cats, and they're pretty cute, and they're designed by Tuv and stuff. And Tuv uses the platform of his audience to develop a very like kind of real slice of life story behind like a comedic animated premise, and it's kind of like it's like based off of very real stuff or whatever, and so people really like it and connect with it. And this is kind of where the part of the iceberg where we start to kind of go into smaller, just like audience derived projects. Like they're not necessarily haven't gotten any big backing, and we've had some of those earlier, but apparently fucking Steven's bitch ass doesn't know how to make an iceberg. So
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah, but no, it's good. I like Tuv. He's a cool guy. I haven't really watched this, but yeah, apparently people like it because it's like cute, but at the same time, pretty relatable.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Cool. All right, now we got Jump Cut.
Jump Cut. I have one thing on this and one thing only.
Okay.
Jump Cut is created by Chris Yeah. The plot follows 5 rabbits trying to make a movie. Only 2 episodes are currently out, with the most recent releasing 3 months ago. There wasn't really any fun facts or anything like that. The concept is pretty straightforward, so
Yeah,
that's just kind of what it is.
this looks like it's for bronies
It
and
sure
or
do.
furries.
It does have that My Little Pony taste to it.
I'm a little
so
suspicious, but I don't know. It looks good. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm just probably not going to watch it ever.
Yeah,
Continuing.
pretty much.
I like this one. Is Melvin's Macabre.
Melvin!
It's a really it's made by big YouTuber Meat Canyon, a pretty well-known animator. But instead of it being, his classic parody type of thing, it's like a full fleshed out original series. And it's really cool. It's a dark comedy animation project. It appeals, his appeal comes from this classic contrast between the cartoon presentation and like super unsettling subject matter. That's Meat Canyon's classic. It belongs in this tier because it kind of tends to circulate through like niche animation circles. Like, if you like YouTube animation, you probably know about it, but your grandma doesn't know about Melvin's Macabre, or even your average Meat Canyon viewer doesn't really know about this show as much. But it's definitely gained enough traction because of his audience, and he's made a fucking manga. There's like 3 episodes, I want to say, and he's making more. He's always working on big projects and shit, and he made some more. We talked about it on the podcast before, but he made like the original like puppet series and shit that he's working on right now. I fucking love Meat Canyon.
It's really fucking cool. Yep.
And it's definitely in his style. It's definitely like seems like something from him, but it's cool to see him not necessarily just like do a parody. It's cool.
Yeah.
Dope. I like it. If you like Meat Canyon and you haven't seen this, you should definitely watch it. Okay. Now we got the duck song.
Yeah, so the duck song, bump, 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 ba-da-ba-dum, a doc walked up to a lemonade stand, and he said to the man running a stand, Hey, got any grapes?
Got any grapes?
That's all I'm gonna fucking say about the fucking duck song. The fact that it's this low on the tier list is an absolute fucking joke and a waste of my time. So
690 million views.
yep.
Calvin!
Yeah, super niche, bro. Super fucking niche, Calvin. Good
Jesus.
Good one, Calvin. Good
All
one,
right.
Calvin.
Moving on. Okay, this one, Becky Prim. Becky Prim. It's just like just a little animatic, like kind of what we had before. It's an animated pilot created by Carl Hedrika in 2016, gaining about 10 million views. So that's pretty good for a pilot. And Carl worked on animations for some big shows like SpongeBob, Teen Titans Go, a bunch of stuff. And he's been a part of Internet Animation for a long time. He worked on Melvin's Macabre, we just talked about. He's also worked on Hell of a Boss, so he's all over the place. He plays both sides. And the short, people really like it. Presents unique characters, very charming dialogue, good plot, good stuff. It just kind of follows Becky Prim and her friends, and they kind of get into like weird supernatural situations. The fans really wish it was picked up for like a full series, but it kind of never came of anything, and it's been 10 years, and he's gone to kind of go work on other stuff. So it's one of those where people really liked it, but it just kind of fizzled out anyways. So yeah. Becky Prim, everybody. Becky Prim. All right. Now we got another classic. We got Happy Tree Friends.
Yep. Happy Tree Friends. Another one I don't think should be anywhere close to this bottom of the tier, but here we are.
Yeah.
Created by Audrey Arkham and Crumb. Road. This is tough. Road Mahito. And Ken Navarro is a parody of kids shows, as most of the episodes depict cute characters getting brutally murdered. Surprisingly, the show is still in development with multiple spin-offs. The main show has 94 episodes.
Holy crap.
That's without the spin-offs. There's been board games, there's been fucking everything under the sun for Happy Tree Friends. So I feel like this is a unneeded highlight. I feel like it should have been at the top.
And then
don't know what Happy Tree Friends is, get off the internet. I don't know.
Yeah, it's classic. I mean, when I was a kid, this definitely scared me, and I was like, "Wow, that's crazy! They go fucking killing all of them." But now as an adult, I don't know if I'm like necessarily a Happy Tree Friends fan, but it was cool, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine. It's Happy for Tree Friends. They die.
And I guess this was kind of one that had pretty decent quality for the time, I guess,
Oh, it really did, yeah. I mean, to do this like level of like cuteness and gore at the same time was kind of difficult in itself, I would say. It was a lot of people were doing it, but I don't feel like a lot of people were executing it very well. So
no, this is like a Newgrounds show that actually got effort put into it, basically.
Yeah, for sure. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous, but it's like Final Destination, but if it was in My Little Pony, basically. So that's cool.
Pretty much. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, it's about that.
Okay, I gotta pee, so I'll be back.
Cool, I do too. That sounds
good. We got pee break, everybody. Pee break.
Holy mole, guacamole, you guys. We are almost halfway done.
I think we're over halfway, but I think we're gonna kind of have to start glossing over these like we've been. So sorry for we're trying really hard for you guys. There's just a lot of entries on here. We didn't realize how silly Calvin would be about his entries and the way he does his iceberg.
I'm back.
Okay. Oh shit! I forgot to close the door. Now my cat is here.
Yeah, my cats are freaking the fuck out, so I'm just kind of letting them do their thing.
Yeah, whatever. At this point, if you care about the quality this much, then yeah, whatever.
You're in the wrong place, cowpoke.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. It's just Noah, and me editing. Maybe a couple other people. All right.
Maybe a couple few, yeah.
The next one we got is the goddamn George Liquor Program. Okay?
Oh, boy.
And so this, it was an animated pilot. No, sorry, I'm on the wrong one. It was a Flash animation project that started in 1997 as an important piece of underground web animation. It's made by John Crisfalusi, an animator for Ren and Stimpy, and one of the main designers for Ren and Stimpy, which is, Jimmy, I don't need you to add to this. The series is intentionally abrasive and unconventional, focusing on the eccentric George Liquor character in his bizarre world. And George Liquor was in like Ren and Stimpy too. Like he's been a bit forever, and he's basically just a piece of shit, little drunk, angry guy like Alex Jones, basically.
Gotcha, okay.
But this was one of the first indie animated projects produced pretty much just on the internet and didn't really go anywhere else. And it's definitely paved the way for a lot of other shit on this iceberg. So it's important. I wouldn't necessarily say it's good, but it's definitely like cool. It's some good shit. Yeah.
No, definitely. It looks like Ren and Stimpy. I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, again, a good cult following. It's got like a ridiculous sense of humor, and yeah, it's crazy. So yeah.
Yeah, cool.
That's a cool one. That's a little bit of a deep dive. Maybe not all you know.
That's a fun one.
I definitely didn't know about that until I was like looking into this, so that's kind of cool.
No, me either.
Okay, now we got Plinko and Mark.
Cool, and this is officially where I'm Googling shit on the spot. So,
Hell yeah.
Plinko and Mark revolves around the antics of Plinko and Mark, longtime friends and current roommates that live in the early 90s New York-esque city. The duo's drastically different outlooks and approaches life lead to plenty of entertaining scenarios. This was made by the Stabby guys as the director, and then Crash Kid, Covey, and a couple other YouTubers as the writers. It just has, I think, the one episode out right now, which is what we're watching.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like more is going to be on the way. So
yeah, this looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like the style.
Yeah, it's
you got
very 90s style. Looks really cool.
The squiggle animation, the classic squiggles.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I like this. I might give this one a watch.
Yeah, I might have to. Yeah, definitely got a lot of views on its initial kind of week being out was at 30,000. It's now at 600, so definitely no little amount of views there. Let's see. So they've been working on it for a while. Kind of learning along the way kind of project. A lot of post-it notes, storyboarding going on with it. There's actually a pretty cohesive article about the upbringing of this, which is pretty cool. So if you do care, head over to cartoonbrew.com. There's a pretty in-depth kind of behind-the-scenes look at this show, which is kind of surprising for how kind of, I guess, niche it is right now.
Yeah,
so
that's interesting. Very cool.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Plinko Mark.
Nice. Plinko and Mark, everybody. That's a good one. Now we got Pain Girl. It's an obscure animated shorts project. Started on Newgrounds. Around an intentionally strange and uncomfortable comedic premise. Its appeal is rooted in the tradition of internet cartoons that use crude or surreal presentation to explore extreme ideas. It kind of shares a styling with more like modern stuff, and it definitely is like pretty polished while still maintaining that kind of Newgrounds look. So it's got a million views. It's pretty good. This creator craze, like this is like one of the first things that they've kind of done that's like serious.
Okay, cool.
And so their animation is pretty good, and they're like have a pretty good following on Newgrounds. And yeah, basically Pain Girl's like a demon lady who fucking can't feel any pain, and she's just crazy and does crazy shit, and it's pretty edgy.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. I like it. It's very independent, so that's kind of cool. Yeah,
that's not bad.
It definitely has like a YouTube animated style, but it's still like pretty impressive. So yeah.
Well, fuck yeah.
Sick. All right. We got Indie Cross.
Indie Cross. So Indie Cross is a Moroccan animated series made by Moro. The series made its debut in 2023 on Moro's channel, which is where we are right now.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, the series has garnered over 20 million views across its only 2 episodes.
Wow.
The series follows a diverse variety of popular indie games as they journey through strange new worlds. As the characters encounter each other to team up or battle, all while a mysterious robotic force threatens the multiverse. So Cuphead and Shovel Knight are highlighted in this episode. We got Springtrap and Frisk Undertale in the next one, it looks like, which is pretty cool. We got Flowey coming in the episode 3. And there's currently 6 episodes planned. So there's already 2 out. There's 4 more planned.
Nice. That's cool.
Definitely heard about this when it came out. Wanted to check it out. Never did. Don't know why. As an indie game guy, seems like a cool little concept to have indie characters kind of doing their thing in an animated space, like, with each other.
Yeah.
Kind of the only way you can really do it. So
No, yeah, this
cool concept.
I feel like this is a classic YouTube concept too. Like this was always a thing, like epic rap battles of history or whatever type shit, where it's just like, crossover stuff. It's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, no, it's really cool.
When I was like making the playlist, I was like, oh, I want to actually check this out. And the animation looks really good. Now that I'm like actually watching it, this looks fucking sick. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, no,
this
it looks
dope.
really fucking cool.
So cool.
It looks like it was inspired from the Subspace Emissary and the story mode of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which I think definitely comes through here.
Yeah, that's cool. That is a cool concept, honestly.
Yeah. Looks like Moro took some inspiration from Chainsaw Man and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish for the cinematography of it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Dope. This is cool.
Yeah.
This is a good entry too. This is something that like I really wouldn't have known about, even though it's got 10 million views. So it's pretty decent. Pretty good. We'll let it slide, Calvin.
Highlights that I'm looking at here. So
yeah, we'll let it slide, Calvin.
Hey, good job, Calvin. Good job. Did good on that one, buddy.
Now we have a YouTube channel known as AOK. And, they got famous for making parody animated videos like this one. This is probably their most famous one, called Caillou the Grown-Up, where Caillou is a grown-up who acts like a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I saw this shit on like iFunny, a long time ago.
Yep.
Yeah, so AOK's actually got a little bit of interesting lore. They had some popular videos in 2017 and 2020. And then, they created this production venture or they created this channel was backed by 20th Century Fox in the beginning.
Wow.
Yeah, not a lot. It's one of the kind of their side little, just an investment. But unfortunately, their funding was pulled because a lot of their stuff wasn't making a lot of money because it took them forever to make stuff, the whole YouTube animator problem and the whole like classic machinima thing where they just like take all the money and get the fuck out. And so now they just don't make anything anymore. And now it's just a dead channel. So it's kind of an interesting part of the animation history where like, this kind of shit can happen. And it's good that we have things like Glitch Productions that's owned by people who actually give a fuck and not just a big Hollywood corp that's just gonna fuck them over,
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. There's nothing really interesting to say about fucking Caillou the Grown-Up. I don't know. It's a fucking animated meme. I'm not even surprised that this was like a corporate YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Like that kind of makes more sense now. Yeah. And not necessarily corporate, but it's something like College Humor or even like Rooster Teeth that has backing from corps. They have money from corporations to sell ads and shit like that. Yeah. So that's kind of interesting. It's a little bit of a deep lore. So shout out Calvin for that one. That was a good one. Okay, now we got Atlas and the Stars.
Yes, Atlas in the Stars follows a young woman named Atlas who dreams of escaping her home planet and finally reaching the stars. Her impulsive attempt to steal a starship sets off a chain of cosmic events that throws her into another kind of universe. There's currently, I think, 3 episodes out, with a 8-episode arc planned. It was created by a Miss Miranda Towney. Tony with an E-Y. And yeah, there's not really a whole bunch of fun facts about this guy. It's just kind of got a lot of critical praise, 1 million views, pretty good, and there's kind of a lot of stuff going on with it. So
yeah, no, it looks interesting. I don't know, the premise looks it looks like kind of like Steven Universe-y, but like Star Wars-y also. I don't know. That's cool.
Yeah, it's not bad looking. Definitely not bad.
I like how they have Indie Animated Series in the title, just so you know.
Yeah,
that's nice.
I'm honestly sure that shit gets clicks, dude.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably true. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. Neither of us have seen it, so go watch it if you
Yeah.
want. I don't know.
Yeah, go
Okay.
give her a look.
Okay, now we got an interesting. This is another like channel entry. What the fuck? This shit's age restricted. Okay, whatever. It doesn't even matter. Who cares? We're all fucking play. You know what?
The other one wasn't.
Fuck you,
Sounds
me
good.
Arnold. Fuck you. Basically, me Arnold. It was there's like a channel like Kazurgazdigadat or whatever. It's like animated like
Yeah.
science videos. It was like that, but shittier and like probably Eastern European. And they had like it's one of those where they had like 30 channels in different languages. And there was a little Hey Arnold character, and he talked about stuff. Was there anything interesting? No, there was nothing interesting. So
Okay,
we'll
cool.
keep going. Sonichu the animated series.
Yep. So
God
this
damn
could
it, this
be
one's also age restricted.
Yeah,
okay.
of course it
We'll
is.
just keep going.
Yeah, so Sonichu, the animated series, could be referring to a number of different things. I'm imagining it's referring to the more recent canceled series that debuted in 2024.
Yeah, that's the right one.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
an older one too, which I find very funny. But
Yeah.
whatever. Is created by Gino Samuel, which infringed on Chris Chan's work and was taken down on YouTube after Chris submitted a copyright complaint.
Mhm.
The trailer and the 2 episodes had been uploaded, and Chris later lifted the complaint after talking with Gino.
Yep.
It was based on Chris's comic Sonichu, was making fun of him basically.
Yeah.
Several voice actors were in on it as well. Used all of his animation work and all that shit in the past, referring to that initial series that I found.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a little bit about it because I'm a big Chris Chan guy. Yeah, it was pretty. It's actually pretty funny. I don't know. It's definitely just like fucking shitting on Chris, and it's just like making fun of his little universe. And he was like, there was talks of them in Discord like trying to get the copyright shit lifted, and it was pretty funny. It was pretty entertaining because Chris was super pissed, but they eventually convinced him that they were like making it to like we're like, no, this is like we love Sonichu. We like want to make.
We love you.
Yeah, so. It's pretty
We
funny.
love you, Chris.
I don't know. I guess it's cool on the Iceberg at this level. It kind of makes sense. It's like just stupid animated bullshit. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Now we're getting into Homestuck. And I think this...
Homestuck. Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
So there's a lot of things that this, I guess, could have been, especially this far down in the iceberg. But the only thing that really makes sense is this animated pilot made by Vivzipop, who is the fucking has-been person.
That's the husband lady.
And this was Homestuck. To give context, Homestuck is a massive webcomic. It's written and drawn by Andrew Husey, and it's about like 4 kids who trigger the end of the world by playing a computer game, and eventually they become involved with alien trolls and the creation of a new universe. It's like, it was very, very, very popular on things like DeviantArt and Tumblr and those very niche, weird communities. And so, there's a lot of shit created by the fans and other people. But this, this is an independent animation, this 11-minute pilot. And it was written by the creator of Homestuck, Husey. It was produced and animated by Vivzipop, as we talked about. Has a studio, her studio behind it, and then Toby Fox from Undertale is the fucking voice actor on here. And this came out in 10 months ago, and people are really hyped about it because the comic has been around for fucking ever. Like, it's been around for a really long time.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it makes sense why this is on this iceberg. It was kind of cool to do a little bit of research on what exactly. I didn't know there was an animated pilot. I knew about Homestuck, and I knew like weird people dressed up at the cosplayed as them, So
yeah, for sure.
That's pretty much all I knew about it. But it makes sense. Like,
That's
this is
cool.
it looks interesting. I'm sure if you fuck with Homestuck, you'll fuck with this. So yeah. Yeah, I think this comment explains it well. Like, the Homestuck, like, it's so hard to explain the plot because there's so much fucking shit going on, and it's not necessarily about like anything. It's kind of just like weird Tumblr shit posts. So yeah. But
well, cool.
All right. we got Mike and Melissa.
Yes, so Mike and Melissa is a bit of a lost media almost.
Mhm. Yeah, I
Mike
couldn't
and
find.
Melissa is yeah. So obviously, like Odie and the guys are gonna talk about it in this video, which is hilarious. But
They
the
do it.
concept is fucking ridiculous. So, Mike and Melissa is a series of videos created by Mike Cronenworth about his real life imaginary skunk girlfriend Melissa motif.
Mhm.
The first video was posted on YouTube sometime in 2011. It was later excuse me, later screened at a local university film festival on December 19th in 2011 and won an award for the best end of semester film.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it was kept up on YouTube until at least 2014 when Mike deleted all of his videos on social media, and his accounts currently only one episode has been reposted. We got so Mike produced other PSA style animations and Animaniacs. Yep, during 2011 through 2014. A companion of Mike described one of the PSAs. There's a gallery of some crudely drawn images of Melissa riding Mike. That's how I'm gonna describe that.
Bouncing on
so
it.
bit of a lost media. Might be some documentation of one of the first furries in the early 2010s, to be honest.
Yeah, it was one of those types of fucking. It's one of those. It's a Chris Chan type of shit. And
It's a Chris Chan thing for sure.
Mike ended up being a pretty funny guy, but he did the right thing though, and he just fucking disappeared. Like honestly, like that's what you're supposed to do. But yeah, it's kind of gained more of like meme and like the Oni Plays community because they talk about it all the time because you know they were in that community at the time and thought that shit was funny back in the day. So it makes sense, kind of. It's obscure,
Kind of, yeah.
for sure. Cool.
But definitely has a place on here, not for the right reasons. But
Yeah,
it is here.
this is pretty funny though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Okay, cool. Next one we have is Valerian High. And Valerian High is created by a person named Goodbye Yellow. And it follows a shy girl named Luna in a high school setting. And it's, this project's just really noticeable for its like really visually distinct style and characters and pretty impressive animation. It's got good world building for its production size, and it's just independently animated by this person. This is like popular among like animation enthusiasts, but it remains like relatively obscure. It doesn't even have like 300K views, so. But it's actually pretty cool. I was watching this a little bit when I was making the research, and it actually looks pretty dope. I like the style, but definitely pretty obscure.
Yeah, fair enough. Cool.
But yeah, it's dope. I like the drawings.
Yeah, it's very geometric and kind of cool way. I kind of fuck with it.
Yeah, and I like how you got like the white backgrounds with like the characters.
Yeah.
The colorful characters, and it's pretty cool.
That's pretty
I lost my fucking place in this. We still have so much.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. We're
not too far down. We're fine.
We're good. This is fundamental paper education.
Yes, so fundamental paper education, commonly referred to as FPE, was a indie animated YouTube web series created by KAAT and released on March 1st of 2024. In May of 24, she announced that she would not be calling the show Fundamental Paper Education because of extra characters that would not be main characters. There's some crazy shit in here. In August of 24, she announced that the art style would be more horror inspired. And let's see. In November of 24, she unlisted the original basics and behavior video and published a statement on why it was unlisted. In the statement, she claims she does not want to draw attention to her and her videos anymore, claiming she wants to focus. She claims she was to focus on what she needs to focus on. Her official X account is currently up, where she would update her art frequently. Speculated she completely discontinued the series. Some people speculate that she quit the series due to the content farms and sexualizations of her characters. In January of 25, she deleted every FPE and Alice related post on her X page, along with changing her biography to, quote, "I just want to start over again." However, her bio was shortly removed after that. On her YouTube community post, quote, "He looks so silly" is the only post that remained. In February, she deleted everything that remained on her X page. Only her YouTube videos remained. Notably, she unfollowed everyone she used to. In February of last year as well, she made all of her videos private, including this video, and also hid her last post on her channel. Katie also changed her channel description to, quote, "Fall is my favorite season," but after some time, Katie erased the description and left it blank. And then in March of last year, her X account was officially deactivated and deleted shortly afterwards on the same day. A few hours later, her YouTube account was permanently deleted.
Huh. That is crazy, actually. I did not know that.
Yeah, so some wacky tobacco ass shit happened with that one
For real.
really no reason, it looks like. Kind of just like some fucking crazy ass crash out. But whatever.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, like the over-sexualization thing. But even like this re-upload has a 1.3 mil, so like obviously there's like some kind of audience, whether it's like nasty or not, I can't tell.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Yeah,
it's one of those things when someone crashes out on the internet, one big YouTuber's gonna cover it, and then everyone's gonna want to go watch that thing and figure out why. I think that's probably why it's probably gathered as much of it has. But
that's true. It kind of became like a weird ARG thing.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right. We got Sonic for Hire.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a comedy series starting in 2020, actually, and it's about Sonic and friends and dealing with like real world issues with like a bunch of edgy humor. And it's made by Lowbrow Studios, who make a lot of like pixel art video game parodies. And Sonic for Hire became like their longest running, most popular series. And it has fucking like 3 seasons, all with like 20 episodes or whatever. The episodes aren't very long. Like this is the whole season is 20 minutes. So there's like 60-ish minutes of this shit. But yeah, it's just bits, you know, it's just, it became pretty big in like the Sonic autism community. But they haven't actually made any episodes since season 3 in like for like 4 years. And the channel actually hasn't really posted in about a year. But the series seems to still be like memed or whatever in the Sonic corner of the internet, you know, so.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've definitely watched some of these.
Yeah, I feel it makes sense. I feel like there's a lot of other things similar to this though that are like pretty classic YouTube, and this is just kind of like a newer one that was popular.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but yeah, nothing too crazy. I don't know. Honestly, it's like for 2020, it's kind of a little aged, but I don't know. It's not my thing. So I'm not a Sonic guy.
Oh.
Even though I have 75 hours in Sonic Racing Cross World.
Yeah.
But that's for different reasons. All right.
Yeah. That's...
Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to elaborate. You can fucking infer what you want to infer. Okay. Now we got Jeremy Jankles.
Yeah. So I'm not really sure why Mr. Jeremy is on this list to begin with.
Yeah.
He seems to be more of a webcomic-ist and a voice actor.
Mm-hmm.
If you care to go on his channel and sort by his most popular videos, like one of those boyfriend ASMR funny ones.
I saw that when I was looking for this.
Yeah, so I'm not really too sure where this is coming from. It's not an animated series by any means. He's just kind of a guy, and he makes some horny ass shit, and that's basically it. So
not
much to say about Mr. Jankles. I'm kind of confused why he's here.
This is like the only thing I could find that was like some animated shit from him. He seems kind of, from what his channel looked like, it almost looked like a Odd Ones Out type of thing, but hornier, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of what it is. Kind of like a Jaded Animations kind of thing, too.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just shouldn't really be here, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Fuck him. Fuck Jeremy. And fuck you, Steven. God damn it. All right. Rude Awakening. It's like a semi-popular kind of niche indie series. That kind of lends itself to like the classic stick figure animations, like animated versus animation, and it has a pretty polished look while maintaining the humor and like over the top violence of the 2000s Newgrounds style of stuff. And it's created by B.A. Anims, but it's produced by Team Horizon, which is like a relatively, and this became kind of their staple series. It's like they have like this and like one other series. It's a pretty small little studio. So that's kind of cool. This is something I wasn't aware of, but this looks pretty interesting. Like, I don't know if it's necessarily something I want to go and watch, but
Yeah.
at least there's still people kind of making that weird stick figure over the top type of shit. So I can appreciate it. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. It looks really cool.
Yeah. So that was an interesting one.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay. Now we got AM64.
Yeah, so I think that's maybe the one. I don't know. I found AM64 Cats, which is an animated web series. It might be that.
Yeah.
I'm not really too sure. I know AM64 is kind of like in the SMG4 kind of universe. There's like multiple channels at one point that were made to kind of expand the story.
Wait, yeah, this is literally just like an SMG4 parody video now that I'm looking at it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, wait. There's AM64
It's
Cats?
AM64 Cats, yeah, is what it's called.
That's probably what it
just
is.
looks like, I imagine, I might have been that one too, since SMG4 is on here, but I don't know. But
Yeah.
it's a little animated series, just cats doing cat shit, playing with iPods and shooting each other and being old and whatever. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think
I see it
it's
now.
probably referring to this. Yeah.
This makes more sense.
Yeah. So it's just silly cats being silly, voice doing silly shit.
This is some niche shit right here.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really it. There's nothing really additional I was able to find about the silly cat guys. So
Well, yeah. I guess I thought it was this, but I guess
nope. I think it's that. It could be. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't get them all, but that was whatever. Cool. There's some cats. All right. We got Class of '09.
What a class!
Another
that's
fucking
down.
I guess so,
No,
yeah.
that one says I understand and wish to proceed, so you should be fine.
Oh, okay. I don't care about self-harm.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, I did see it. Yeah, okay. So it's Class of '09 was originally a visual novel created by SBN3 that was later adapted into an anime pilot on YouTube, backed by Kickstarter. And that's kind of, there was like some shorts and some other shit too, but it's kind of all it like kind of came to. The novel gained a lot of popularity by combining like early internet humor with all the high school and anime tropes. And it has a similar vibe to like anime abridged series. Like I feel like it has that same kind of style of humor that was really popular on YouTube in the late 2000s, early 2010s. But it stays like kind of obscure to this day, just really consisting of the pilot and a few short clips. But it's got a good like cult following in this. I mean, the pilot's got almost 5 million, so it's definitely not nothing. It just kind of never turned into anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't really seem like my style of humor, but I mean the animation looks pretty good for a pilot.
I didn't know they were making animated anything about Class of '09. I just know it was that visual novel back in the day. This shit's absolutely hilarious. It's like actually sort of based on this girl's actual high school experiences because she went to like this crazy nuts ass fucking high school, and she made a visual novel kind of about it. Kind of, sort of, like there's some wild shit in it, but she like has testaments and records of some of it being real. So it's pretty cool, but I'm not sure if it would be exactly your humor.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems interesting. Yeah, I don't know, but it definitely seems like this. Yeah, this feels like it should be higher up, honestly, for how high quality this is.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. We got Home Sweet Home.
Yes. So Home Sweet Home, I believe, is this little that guy. Yeah. So it's just about. I'm pretty sure. No, this is not the one I was looking at. I don't know what this is. How the fuck did you find this?
I have no idea, bro.
I'm happy you did. Let me do some research. Hold on, chat. I found something else completely different. Home Sweet Home.
I think it's also called like House on the Outlines. Why are you yelling at me,
Let's
cat?
see. so I just keep getting the fucking Motley Crue song popping up. This is pretty awesome. Home, sweet home. Yeah, go watch it, guys.
Yeah, go watch it. I mean, this channel's pretty small.
Go
They got a couple
watch
different
it.
series going on. They looks good. I like the animation a lot, actually. This gives me Danny
Yeah, it's really
Phantom,
cool.
gives me a little Foster's Home, gives me a little of those vibes. So that's cool. I like this animation
Pretty
style.
awesome.
This looks cool. Any good comments? No. All right.
No. No.
All right. Go watch it, guys. Oh wait, there's two different. I put two different ones in here. I think it
Okay, so
could.
that's the one I was looking at.
Okay.
So, fun little fact about this one: the guy who wrote it, I think, has worked as a look development artist on a bunch of shit and digital artist. He's a big digital artist guy.
Yeah.
He's worked on Stranger Things, Spider-Man: Brand New Day, House of the Dragon, Loki, WandaVision, The Boys, Jumanji, like a whole bunch of shit. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. This is like a Pixar short kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah, I think
Kinda,
it's for
sorta.
like a film festival.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like what's his name? Calvin. It probably probably chose this if I had to
I
guess.
imagine Calvin probably picked that. Yeah.
But I guess I included that also because I probably had trouble finding that too. That makes sense.
That's pretty fair.
All right, and we're going on to Planet Dolan.
Planet Dolan.
Planet
Holy fucking
Dolan.
Controversy.
Yeah, there's a bit to unpack in this one. Planet Dolan is an Australian YouTube channel created by YouTuber Danger Dolan, consisting of like BuzzFeed's list style videos, but with a cast of animated characters and voice actors. They gained a pretty substantial following in the 2010s, and in 2019, Dolan tried to pitch an animated pilot to streaming services, but with their characters and stuff. But due to some complications, the pandemic and slowing popularity, the channel just kind of slowly stopped uploading. But fun fact, Dolan actually works for fucking Glitch Productions now. And
does he actually?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm telling you, it all goes back to Glitch Productions.
Holy fuck.
And yeah, it seems to be where like all of his focus is now. And the channel kind of became an obscure meme, making fun of their kind of shit slop content, and then some allegations involving one of their channel members. There was like a sexual assault allegations with like one of the character people within their like whole thing going on, so it was pretty bad, and that was another contributing factor to them being done. Also, another thing I'd like to mention, the pink cat character don't look it up on Google, bro.
Don't look that cat up. Do not
This
look that
fucking fan base wants to enslave this thing. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's the best way to put it, yeah.
It's
Genuinely
weird.
the
The fucking fan base they accumulated was weird. But when I'm thinking back to that time I was watching The Crack on my iPad, I was also watching Danger Dolan videos. So like, this definitely is some classic YouTube animation shit. This is a good mention. I think this is a good mention. But yeah, this is some weird shit. If you want to look at some weird shit, look into Danger Dolan and Planet Dolan, Super Planet Dolan, and all that shit. All right, now we got Hell to Pay.
Yeah, so Hell to Pay. Hell to Pay.
Damn, this shit's fucking long.
That's long. Violently taken away from his wealth and love and humiliating death, now reborn as a low-ranked commoner demon, Profundus is an utter hell. Whether he's surrounded by blood, vulgarity, or violence, stuck with a group of selfish, loud, crass, and bloodthirsty demons who won't leave him alone, living the lower middle life class style, blah, blah, blah. Regardless, that's not going to put him down. He made a promise to try to find a way back to his still living wife, Honey Lowry, one last time, as well as navigate through the hellish system to find a better afterlife for himself. So, kind of a cute little concept there. He does have a comic on his website, which is pretty cool, a per comic. He has a nice little portfolio, cool little art style he's got going on. Seems like a pretty decent concept he's got going on here, so I hope that it's fleshed out a little bit more. Definitely some goonable characters I'm looking at here in the fully portfolio type thing here. I'm sure this shit will get completely overshadowed because Helva Boss and the other one Has-Been Hotel exist, unfortunately. So
This kind of seems like
yeah.
it's in that same sector a little bit.
Definitely in the same category at the very, very least.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the concept that some rich dude that can't not be rich and he's trying to get back to his wife and be rich. And it's kind of funny, but
Yeah, no, it looks like a good concept at least. Like, yeah, there's people saying good things about it. It's pretty niche. This is fucking pretty small. It's only 30K views almost, so
yeah, definitely.
that's pretty niche. All right, we got Lacey's Webisodes. So this is kind of a weird entry too, because this is kind of split up between like animated shorts, but also like a game, and this is like low-key an ARG. So let me get into this. So the psychological horror series Lacey Games was created by a Brazilian artist, Ghost Tundra, who premiered the project on YouTube in October of 2022. Lacey Games centers on Rocio Yanni, who secretly embedded her real life childhood abuse and trauma into a colorful 2000s Flash website. So there's this person who's making Lacey's webisodes, but she's not a real person. You know what I mean? Like it's a character.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. So there's like a website with games and like Flash games and little shorts and animations, and it's supposed to be like, oh, this is just a website from this girl making this thing, but it's all connected to this game and this whole storyline that's disturbing and crazy, and it is all this shit. But yeah, the game kind of features like horrific, glitched out secret endings, where the character Lacey endures like things like stalkers and neglect that mirror the fake girl's reality. Like she's going through the same kind of stuff. Community theories suggest that Lacey and her friends represent fractured pieces of Rocio's psyche, or that her digital spirit is actively haunting the website. The lore is all pieced together through animated shorts and Flash games, and it all has like this early 2000s aesthetic. So pretty cool, actually. I mean,
yeah, that sounds fucking awesome.
It's not something that I would necessarily be attracted to at first, but like hearing all this kind of cool stuff about it is pretty interesting. So
yeah, no, I'm definitely interested now. That sounds really fucking cool.
Yeah, kind of like a Doki Doki vibe or something like that a little bit, you know?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, kind of like a there's this fucking niche-ass, not really niche, but there's this game called Needy Streamer Overload.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thinking like something like that, kind of similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool. Fuck with it.
All right, yeah, it's cool, and check it out, everybody. All right, now we got Mashed. This is what I'm pretty sure they were talking about.
Yeah, so
this
Mashed
had to
is
be
just a animation kind of like outsourcey kind of channel.
Mm-hmm.
They obviously made the music video for Living Tombstone smash hit No Mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Saw that shit live, banged my head off to that.
That's awesome.
Not even gonna lie to you. But yeah, they've made quite a few well-known kind of animations. They made the Cuphead cartoon rap battle.
Mm-hmm.
They made Waluigi versus Super Smash Bros. Rap. Just whole bunch of kind of like animated things that all pertain to video games in one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
They're not small by any means, with 5.5 million subscribers and 2 billion views across all their videos. So definitely no small chicken we got here at the bottom of the list, but
I know,
definitely if you only know the song and don't really know the animation, you wouldn't really know it's outsourced by this
I think that's
company. So
I think that might be why it's so low. Yeah, it's like I mean,
so.
I didn't know who the fuck I didn't know who Mashed was. I only know about this song, and
yeah,
so
me too.
Yeah,
me too.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
You should have picked Mercy. Okay, we also have The New Norm.
Yeah, so this is made by Oscar Utel. Apparently had an older channel. So yeah, this is New Norm Oscar. So you can read the description if you'd like. Basically, all I'm gonna have on it.
I think so. This was this is a re-upload, and it was made by.
I think it was, yeah.
It was made by some fucking guy who's like a Republican guy. And
Mhm.
this is basically a show that like
Oh yeah, just like
it became kind of a
triggering the left.
meme. Yeah, where
That's right.
it's
Someone
like
did cover this. I forgot who, but yeah,
probably LS Marker, like something like that, you know, like.
something like that.
And yeah, it's one of those shows where it's just like, I'm fucking stupid and I hate everybody and everything's fucking gay around me and everything, you know, like shit like that. So it's a piece of hot ass. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Do me a favor real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Click on Oscar Oodle's channel for me real quick.
Okay.
Go to his videos.
Okay.
Just go, click the videos tab. Click the
Oh
videos
yeah,
tab.
yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, go ahead and click that. That first one. Just for the one time.
It's news to me that it's news to you. To which degree, who answers to who? We could go on and on, but in the end, who are we kidding?
That's really all. That's it.
My divinity is past infinity. Am I getting through?
Okay.
Seems our regime has blood.
This is we lost the plot, dude.
Yeah, just had to shout that out real quick. Anyways, back to what we were supposed to be doing here.
No, that was good. That was crazy. What a pull. What a fucking pull.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fuck the new I guess this guy okay, yeah, whatever. All right.
The script says, "Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with you, cheap. This shit fucking sucks."
Like, just to make sure, like, I do not agree with this.
I do not condone this, but I will take the views. Thank you.
Okay, so this is called Plastic Crunch. It's just a pilot that came out fucking 3 weeks ago.
Holy.
And it's been a concept for a while. So it's made by a YouTube channel called Spilling the Milk, is like the creators of it. And it consists of a trailer, this trailer, and then some shorts. And like they've made like a bunch of YouTube shorts about them making the show or whatever. And it's got pretty substantial backing from their audience. Spilling the Milk has like 100K subs or whatever. But there's very little information on the plot or the characters. It's literally this trailer in a fucking coffee shop. And in my notes I wrote, this shit looks kind of ass, not gonna lie. So I don't know. I don't think it looks that bad, but there's just nothing here for me to really say. And I saw this thing and I looked at their YouTube channel and I was like, yeah, this shit's stupid. So
yeah.
Sorry guys. But yeah, I don't know. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, cool exists.
All right. Good. This is a kind of interesting one. This one's a Control Alt Delete.
Yeah, this is there's one reason and one reason only this is on the tier list. I'm telling you right now, it's because of the Lost Beam. And that's literally fucking it. Yeah. But apparently this was a subscription exclusive show available through CAD Premium, which I can't even fucking, that shit don't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Consisted of 24 episodes. It was released online and later to DVD. The animation for season 1 was handled by Hatchling Studios and season 2 was handled by Blind Ferret Animation Studios. Ancient ass text here. This shit ran from 06 to 09.
Damn.
But there was 24 episodes that were some reason somehow made. So yeah, we got the Lost meme out of it, and that's about it. That's the fucking reason it's here.
I do know that the creator got memed on really hard and kind of became a bit of a lolcow as well. And like couldn't
surprise me.
And people just really shit on, like, the show was really lazy. Like, this comment's pretty funny. The show is basically those cringy gamer shirts that everyone wore in middle school, but as a web animation. That's basically the tone. It's like, I don't know, the one-liners are brutal. And like the person said, people paid money for this. Like, back in
this was through a premium subscription,
which is crazy.
For CAD,
and back in the day, that was like seen as super pretentious, and like, which it kind of was. I mean, who wants to pay for this? Like, come on, are you
literally no one?
But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a meme. Oh my god, it's kind of it's kind of a meme because of shit like this. It's kind of funny. But yeah, we got the Lost meme out of it at least. But yeah, Okay. Next
Yeah,
we
that's
got
hilarious.
My Little
Oh my
Dashie.
god. There's fucking books made of that shit, bro. Anyways.
Yeah, it was like a full comic series too.
Yeah, that's fucking awful.
No, that guy was fucking mentally ill, dude.
Yeah.
All right, we're over over the 2.5 hour mark.
Yeah,
We're
well, I figured this has got to be a 3 or 4 hour, so.
We're getting there, everybody. So this is My Little Dashie. I'm gonna be so real with you. I'm not about this shit. Also, why is this? I don't know why this is so at the bottom. My Little Dashie is an animated adaptation of a famous My Little Pony fan fiction story about a human and Rainbow Dash. The story became a major piece of early 2010s fan culture, and animated versions helped turn the emotional premise into a widely shared piece of fandom media. The animation is impressive for the time, mixing live action and an animated pony. The shit has almost 40 million views. I don't get it. Brony humor doesn't make any sense to me, is what I wrote.
Yeah, fair enough. That's,
I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
pretty awful. That's
No,
pretty
but yeah,
awful.
apparently this was shown at like a Brony convention, like a screening, and it was like a big deal. Everyone really liked this if you were a Brony, so good
That's
for
really
you,
fucking lame.
you fucking. But like, what is this, dude? Is this supposed to be funny? Like, that's what I don't get. Is it supposed to be like ironic or fuck it, whatever. All right, continuing on. We got Shut Up Cartoons.
Yeah, there's not much I need to say about Shut Up Cartoons. This was the animated division of Smosh of the misadventures of primarily Baby, Ian, and Anthony. It for some reason was a smash hit because Smosh just in general back in the day was a smash hit.
Yeah, that was
I
pretty
don't
much
think any
it.
of this has aged very well at all, and I
Dude,
don't
it's
care to
bad.
watch it ever again.
It's bad.
Yeah, so this is the #1 video on the channel that we're watching, by the way. Potty training, 11 million views. This is the most popular.
About them shitting and
there's
pissing in their little diapers, by the way.
Yeah, there's not been a singular upload on this channel for 9 years, and that's probably for the best.
Yep. They had a couple other series and shit too. They tried to make it a thing, but it just didn't. Yeah, and Smosh Babies was just brutal, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just I don't know.
Yeah, we need to move on.
Okay. Tobuscus Animated Adventures. Hold on, real quick. We'll just... Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Tobuscus Animated Adventures was part of Toby's animated videos made by Gonzo SSM, who, you know, made all the music videos and all that shit. He had this style that was very distinct. He was a big Newgrounds guy. Anyway, and it took a stab at a series rather than just a song or a parody or whatever the hell they were making. There was a total of 6 episodes, all with millions of respective views, and a mobile game that was in the same universe. It was very reliant on like Toby's humor, and at the same time, it just like made a lot of sense for his channel. Like it made sense. It's kind of aged poorly, like most early 2000s animations, and Toby has destroyed his reputation for the past 10 years. So like the nostalgia is kind of gone for it. And then I said, not as epic as Nugget in a Biscuit, to be honest. Which is true. Which is still true.
True as fuck.
Like this wasn't bad. It was just, yeah, I don't know. It's fucking Tobuscus.
Ain't no chicken.
Kill him with your
No.
awesome. No, it's just it's funny for like 20 seconds, and then it's like. But I do like Gonzo SSM's art style in those videos.
No, his
I
art style's
fucking
great.
loved him when I was a kid. So
Yeah, no, me too. Fucking Chuck the Turtle, whatever that game was.
yeah. I was thinking about that. Yeah, he was cool. So
Yeah,
yeah,
he was
that
fun.
makes sense. All right. Dink Doink.
The infamous Dink Doink. So, Dink Doink was a animated series made to promote Logan Paul's meme currency, also referred to as Dink Coin or Dink Doink Coin. Yeah, this was just a really obvious pump and dump scheme. It dropped to 97% in value in like the first 2 weeks of it being out. Lawsuits, XYZ. Very obviously trying to parody South Park, but in a
Like, oh my god, like just
not
ripping
a
it
South Park
off.
way. The writing is not Matt Stone and Trey Parker. Very obviously, it doesn't take itself as unseriously as South Park does, and Yeah, basically fuck Logan Paul, and he's a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he should have been kept in that Japanese prison for his entire fucking life. But here we are. So,
I think there's a body hanging right there.
yeah, we can move on.
All right.
Basically, I don't
All right.
want
Yeah.
to give this fucking loser any more limelight on our fucking channel.
Fuck him. Suck my dick.
Fuck
All
him.
right, we got this was a weird entry. It was another one that took me fucking forever to figure out what the fuck you were talking about, Calvin. And
Calvin.
so the entry is called Penny Arcade the series. And so Penny Arcade is a YouTube channel that's pretty small. It's a group of people type of channel where they play D&D, but they also let me just read my thing. Penny Arcade is a digital comic book publisher and small YouTube channel that is a wide array of media created by writer Jerry Holkins and artist Mike Krahulik and a group of their friends. I think this entry refers to their comic dubs called Blamnimations that have almost 30 episodes, all with tens of thousands of views. Like they're all right. They started in 2013, had a very edgy early internet humor, and the series has fizzled out as the channel transitioned into slop. So, yeah, they made web comics back in the day, kind of with like self-insert characters, and then now they're kind of like more their own type of thing. But this is the only thing I could find on their channel that was like an animated series. So that's what I'm guessing the fuck they were talking about.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. And maybe I'm completely wrong. It was something else. I don't know.
I mean, that seems right to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like it aged kind of shitty, and the animation is kind of, it's like a comic dub.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Cool. All right. We got the Red Ape family.
Yep, another one I'm not going to spend a lot of time highlighting because it's more
fuck
NFT garbage. This I want to highlight that the website credits this as a groundbreaking new comedy and the first animated series built around and starring famous NFTs. So,
Jesus Christ. That's just right off of their website.
That's how it self-describes itself. Yeah. That's the Red Ape family. Don't watch it.
No,
don't buy NFTs, kids.
Hot shit garbage.
Yep.
But I guess it makes sense to be on this list, I guess. This is like the NFT.
I guess, yeah.
The shit tier. So, okay. Next we got Pretty Freaky.
I see.
It's created by someone named Sam Raftor, and they're an independent animator who created, wrote, and animated everything. The plot follows 4 genetically modified test subjects while they attempt to navigate mundane, normal lives during the mid-2000s. It's a, school type of shit. Its significance lies in capturing a dedicated Spanish-speaking audience, so everything's in Spanish, and blending early internet aesthetic styles with modern independent animation trends. The animation is pretty good. The characters seem anime-inspired and charming for a specific niche audience. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. It's just is like, I don't know. It's pretty
fun, yeah.
pretty small. It's it's all in Spanish, so if you speak Spanish and you like this kind of stuff, then cool. But I got nothing necessarily bad to say about it. It looks pretty decent, honestly. So
if you're a white boy that speaks a little bit of that Espanol, then, yeah.
But yeah. I'm pretty niche. Makes sense. All right, now we have Pretty Blood.
Yeah, so Pretty Blood is a canceled animated web series that was on Newgrounds and YouTube. Premiered in 2017, canceled in 2025 by a Thai animator named Little Cute Corpse. Basically a Happy Tree Friends type of series.
Oh my
but
God,
darker,
what is going
edgier,
on?
Bloodier, gorier. Yeah. So parodies Animal Crossing, Pokemon, cutesy Sugar Bowl.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
This is fucking foul.
Yeah. So it got canceled. No shit. I don't know why you would want to make any
This
of
is just like
but...
torture porn, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's literally torture porn. Yeah, it's
Oh
actually
my
just
God, I didn't
torture.
realize how bad this was.
Yeah. Yeah, canceled because of the controversies of the team and the creator. The worst part is that all the episodes are deleted, and they have been archived and re-uploaded to Internet Archive or tribute channels such as the one that this video is on.
Yeah. Fucking weird.
Yep.
I don't like this
Pretty
one.
fucking gross.
I don't like that. I don't like what I saw at all.
Yep, don't watch that one either, chat.
Okay, we're moving on. We have Tony Cry Nights, Five Nights at Freddy's animations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, not these. Oh, not these.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
so Tony Cry Nights, Five Nights at Freddy's animations were among the most recognizable fan-made animated projects to emerge from the early FNAF boom in 2015. From what I've watched, it created very dramatized and relatable stories for FNAF fans at the time, and it blew the fuck up. They've made dozens of animations, and I can't tell if they're supposed to be comedic or just like weird furry stuff. No no judgment. He's made a substantial audience for himself and seems to be doing well to this day. He's still uploading. So
Holy fucking
this
really?
shit, yes. Look, hold on. Like
holy shit.
couple
Like,
months
this
ago.
Exact content still.
1 month ago.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. He's fucking committed. And he's got 2 mil. Like, he's doing good.
Wow.
I think he's just completely, like, got his own little corner, you know?
I think he cornered a market. Yeah, good for
Yeah.
him, I guess.
So,
That's nuts.
very interesting. That one was funny to research, but yeah, these animations are really funny. But yeah, this was another one, like the pony thing, where I'm just like, what is the point? Like, what? Like, why do people like this? Like, what's going? I don't know. Because when I think of in independent animation shit, it's like it has to be funny or like at least have a good plot, but like mostly funny. But like the deeper you get into this shit, it's just not funny anymore. It's just fucking weird.
No, it's genuinely just like talking about like domestic abuse and like borderline essay and shit. It's not like if you go back if you go back to the very start, like the very start where it's the thumbnails, pause that part 1 thumbnail, the amount of fucking fan fictions that were wrote back in the Five Nights at Freddy's days with that as the thumbnail. I read uncountable, bro. Uncountable.
Oh man, that is brutal.
I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it.
Hey,
I wrote Five Nights at Freddy's fan fictions, bro. I wish I could find them. I wish I could. It makes me really sad. They're just gone. Like I wrote them all on Instagram, and they're just poof gone because I deleted them.
That's so funny. Yeah, this is some weird shit. For
Yep,
sure. We're getting into some strange things. And like all these oh yeah, this was the first episode where they got voices and everyone was freaking the fuck out. And all these comments are just like, I love this. This is so cool. I'm like, what is happening?
Yep. Yep.
We're almost there, guys. We are getting there, guys. We're fucking getting there. Oh my god. Okay.
4 away and then honorable mentions, dude.
Whew. All right, we got C Students.
All right, so C Students is a discontinued American web series created by Animated James. The series centered upon 3 teenagers, August, Kevin, and Penny, and their life and misadventures in Heartline High School. Released in YouTube on 2014 and concluded in 2015. That's really all I got. So,
yeah,
I don't know if there's any controversy surrounding this or.
It definitely looks.
Didn't like it.
It looks a little crude.
I don't know. Looks a little crude for show. Oh, showsly.
But I mean, the audience seems to like it. C Students is the only video that made me laugh really hard. Okay, that's good. That's all we need to know.
The only one in his entire life. Good for him.
Yeah, it's another one. Why are all of them in high school? It's weird.
Yeah, you know, I think there's a good like Spider-Man was in high school, right? That was fine. You know, there's fine ways to do high school.
Calvin.
Calvin.
Why do you watch so many fucking things that take place in a high school, man?
Maybe he's a high schooler. I don't know.
Fuck yeah. I'm not trying to be. I'm sorry, Calvin.
Calvin, we're not trying to be mean. We're just.
I'm going to reply to this Reddit post with our video when it's uploaded.
You should.
I hope Calvin loves it. All right, we got to continue.
Calvin's gonna be like, "Oh my god, they found that one! Wow, we did, Calvin, and
we fucking found them all, Calvin. We found them all.
We fucking found them and hated them, bro."
Okay, this is Alfred's Playhouse. We're oh my god, we have not been doing the tiers at all, but we're in tier 6, guys.
Yeah, we're in the abyss. Is what those tiers called. I'm pretty sure this is the abyss tier.
We're in the fucking abyss. All right, this is Alfred's Playhouse. It's a super fucking niche and obscure Newgrounds animation project created by Emily Uchis in 2010. It follows a dog, Alfred, with dissociative identity disorder, so like multiple personalities.
Fucking
Yeah,
God.
and his vast imagined world in his head. While the animation and humor are very crude, it created a large audience on Newgrounds and YouTube. People appreciate the mature themes and lessons hidden in the classic internet humor. They were also impressed that Emily was in her teens when she made many of the animations. I'm pretty sure she was like 15,
Oh, wow.
14, 15 when she made a lot
Holy
of these.
fuck.
And it's
Wow.
it's very and it deals with a lot of very weird shit. Like
Huh.
it's very strange
Not
that
have a
it
good childhood.
yeah, like it's very like what the fuck is going on? But honestly, from what I kind of saw and digged into this is actually kind of cool. This is actually out of all the things we just saw that were just gross and weird or Five Nights at Freddy's porn, like
No, it doesn't look bad.
this is actually kind of cool and it has a actually kind of interesting premise hidden behind just like fucking insane animation, which is kind of cool. And this is my shit. Like I was on Newgrounds watching these types of videos all the time when I was a kid. Like and there were videos I'll never see again, you know what I mean? And I didn't even know what was going on. It was just like people shooting George Bush in the head and I'm just like, hell yeah. Like it was crazy back then. So this one's actually, you know, one that is kind of interesting.
Yeah,
So,
fair enough.
Yeah. Cool. We got Ember's Ghost Squad.
Yeah, so this one has a fucking crazy story.
This shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah, 2014 is a creepy, horrific prologue series based on the character Ember McLean from Danny Phantom. Randy Stair, the creator of the show, went on to kill 3 people at the Wise Market in Pennsylvania before killing himself, causing the series to be canceled.
What?
Nuts, isn't it? Yeah, so
Yeah, it's bad.
a lot of these are lost media now.
Oh my
all of
God.
These episodes because
He just shot
Yeah.
himself at the fight.
yeah,
Oh my
fucking foreshadowing, fucking foreshadowing.
Dude, yeah,
yeah,
this shit's
so-
crazy.
Yeah, there's not really a lot documented about it, other than the creator's heinous crimes and his easy way out that he took after committing those crimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of this is lost media.
Yeah.
And
Vaporizer
yeah.
420. So yeah, the little bit of the lore behind. So Ember is a character from Danny Phantom that was like a villain. I'm pretty sure that wasn't in that many episodes. Like a very small character. This guy got super duper obsessed with her, thought that she was real, and then made up this whole schizophrenic Chris Chan type universe in his head where there was all these different Ember's Ghost Squad. Like that they were real. Like he thought that they were real and that, you know, they were all like his harem. And
I
so
didn't know that. That's nuts.
yeah, and then there's a YouTube video about it, like a you know, a fucking commentary video about it. That's pretty good and delves into like the whole story behind him and all that shit. I've seen it before, but yeah, this shit's crazy. It definitely I understand why it's at the bottom. It's pretty fucked up. And
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
pretty weird, obscure.
Yep.
And this guy he animated just this character like over and over and over and over again in different like ways, and they're all different people. It's yeah.
Apparently, there's one where like they watch whale porn together. I don't know. I read that. I wish I didn't, but it's fine.
But yeah, it's crazy. That's a crazy one. Okay, we got Psycho Cuties. This one I'm gonna be real, like we've been recording for so long, like this one I really didn't really give a fuck at all about. Okay, so Psycho Cuties is an indie animated series created by Russian creator Tamakuz, following their cartoony original characters in disturbing situations. It has a very cliche internet animation style and brand of humor from what I can piece together. Like everything else, it's all in Russian, by the way. Like everything else on this list, it is amassed a small, dedicated fan base of people involved in the indie animation space. There are only like 2 episodes from what I can tell, and the creator became popular through like one OC fan animation and used those OCs to platform like a series. So good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But this
Cool.
is this shit is the antithesis of everything else we've seen, basically, that we made fun of.
Yeah, fair enough.
So
Yeah, cool.
yep. All right.
Cool stuff.
Next one. Last one in the freaking iceberg, everybody.
Last one in the bird.
Last
This
one
is
in the
Cartoon
iceberg.
Mania. So Cartoon Mania ran from 2016 up until I don't know, whenever. Basically creator likes children, so there was a reboot of this show, and the production parted ways with him after he drew lewd content of characters Jojo, Violet, Penny, Blee, and Victor Virus, who all resemble not all resemble, let's see, I'm looking at, one of them is definitely a lamb child. One of them's like that's a child, so 2 of the 3 are children. And then he was also forcing his fetishes without permission on his friend and his OC. Several fans and former crew members would begin using the hashtag Animator302 as overparty to voice their dislikes towards him. In response to the backlash, he deactivated several of his socials, disabled comments on his YouTube. Prior to disabling comments, he commented on the upload of Cartoon Mania the movie, apologizing for what he did, announcing his hiatus from social media and plans for professional help. However, he later edited the comment, claiming he will never be returning to social media. He has since returned to his YouTube. He has since returned to his YouTube channel as of 2022.
Jesus.
So he's still making shit. He's currently working on 302 Fleeing Avenue, where he's the creator, animator, and voice actor. But he likes some cheese pizza, sounds like. So yeah, that's pretty something.
Man, what the fuck, dude? I don't even know how I
was
found
just
this video. This video in the playlist is unlisted. How the fuck did I even find this fucking video? Also, it says he animated this in Office. Oh, like a Microsoft PowerPoint program.
Yeah.
And there's all these fucking characters. Like, this is some schizophrenic ass shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole crew that was gonna be behind remaking this whole series, and
What the fuck? And then they were like,
then he decided to draw the children in non-awesome ways,
that is
and
brutal.
they caught him.
That is brutal, man.
So yeah, so we got to the controversial part of the iceberg pretty quickly there, guys.
Yeah, sorry for
I'm
no
sure there's some
trigger
controversial
warning.
shit that Psycho Cuties had. I'm sure I could find that pretty quickly.
Fuck out of here, dude. Fuck this
Um,
guy. How the fuck did I even find that video? Oh man. All right. What would you get? What are we gonna rate this iceberg from Calvin? 1 out of 10.
I give it 6 duck songs out of 10.
I'm gonna give it 4 has been hotel rule 34s out of 10.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah. I think no, okay. I'm gonna send this to you, Calvin. I'm gonna comment this, and I want you to know, if you fucking watch this whole thing,
The whole fucking thing, dude.
You made an iceberg for yourself, and we used it for a YouTube video. So thank you for providing it.
Yeah, thank you, Calvin.
Because we
Shout
could
out
have.
Calvin.
I couldn't have ever made this. Only you could have made this. That's all I'm gonna say. All right.
It's true. That's true. It's true. We don't hate you, Calvin.
We
just,
discussed. Me and Gage discussed before the pod that maybe we make our own. You know, in a similar vein. And we don't know exactly when we're going to do that, Calvin, but if you sue us, I will beat your ass.
Hey,
all right.
Fair use right
Yeah.
on YouTube.
All you did was
Calvin,
make this,
okay?
so yeah, no. He's got nothing.
This is fair use. This is fair use, Calvin.
Okay. I think now that we've talked so much shit, I would like to get into a little bit of honorable mentions, because
Absolutely.
while I was making this, there were so many other things that I wanted to mention. But this video is already 3 hours, so I'm not gonna go. I got a couple, and I'll try to mention some more that I really like, but I won't go. I don't have anything. I don't have anything written down. I just want to be like, I really like these, and these are awesome because I like them. Okay, first one is Bridge Kids. Have you ever seen Bridge Kids?
I haven't, no.
Man, this shit is awesome. Bridge Kid is made by this guy Mike Karff. He has a couple other series, but he got like probably 10 episodes of this stuff, and it's good, dude. It's fucking hilarious. I love the voice
Didn't
acting.
Waste your time.
That's pretty dope.
But now that's all games want to do is waste.
This shit's
your time.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's like super awkward humor. These guys are super funny. It's very classic internet shit. He makes them like relatively quickly. It's simple, but it's still really nice. It's very inspiring for me because it's like it's all just based off the comedy, you know. But it's still endearing and it's good. I like it
That's
a
pretty
lot.
cool.
That's a
fuck
good
with
one. Another one. This one's pretty recent. It's called Gnome Show by Casvan de Paul. He makes all like the animated parody stuff, and he made that How to Train Your Dragon meme and all that shit. But yeah, he made a little pilot show about gnomes, and I've watched it like 3 times. It's so good. It's so cute. Zach Hadel is a voice actor in it. I really like the style. It's like his style, and he hired a bunch of other funny animators, and the humor is great. And I'm excited for more. It's really good. I liked it a lot. I would highly recommend it. And this guy's channel in general, it's really good. It's just a good, yeah, it's perfect. I like it a lot. Another one
That's awesome.
I want to shout out really quick. This one's really popular. I don't know. This is called Space King. It's made by Flash.
Oh yeah.
Flash Gits.
Classic, yeah.
They're another huge classic YouTube animator. They've animators. They've been making shit forever. But this is their original series based off of Warhammer, but it's like their original thing. It's not necessarily like a Warhammer thing. But it's still super comedic. It is so funny, but at the same time, like the plot is good and they make fucking awesome merch for it. And there's 3 episodes right now, but I don't know. I'm not even a Warhammer guy, but I love this shit. This shit's awesome. No,
it's really fun.
It's super funny, and these guys are super awesome. I really like this shit a lot. I'm trying to think any more off the very top of my head. I can't think of any. You got any?
Yeah, Big Top Burger. Big fucking fan.
Oh,
of Big Top
yeah!
Burger. Kind of shocked it's not on here.
Oh man, yeah, you showed me that. That one is really good.
Yeah, Big Top Burger is a fucking cult classic as far as I'm concerned. The humor is absolutely fucking perfect, and
It's
they
great.
like have a really cohesive story later on, which is really really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Massive shout outs to Big Top Burger. This shit made me tear up. That's how good it is.
That's awesome.
And when you watch the first episode, you don't think you're ever gonna tear up. It's just silly, stupid clown shit, and it's not, man.
No, it's really
There's a lot
good.
more to this than stupid, silly clown shit. I'll tell you what. Low key, I want to shout out the fucking Walton Files. All animated.
The
That is
Walton
all
Files
animated. I
are
wanna shout out
really
the fucking Walton
cool.
Files. Very, very unique art style throughout the entire series, and there's a new 1-hour movie out for the next episode, which is fucking cool.
Sick. I need to catch up on this stuff. It's super rad.
Yeah, all the art that's in Walton is fucking phenomenal.
It's super
Absolutely
cool.
phenomenal. Super duper
that-
unique.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's not a single part in Walton that is not unnerving because of how fucking creepy the art design is. Yeah, just little shout out because like everything is animated, especially later on, and it's not like Mandela where it becomes more more real as it goes on. It's less in the world. It's all this freaky fucking animation style. It's fucking, dude.
This shit is freaky as hell, dude.
I think I have one more. Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. That's all I got. And
Okay.
I think we've padded it enough.
Okay, we got one more thing though, Gage. We've talked all this shit, man, and we've made an animated pilot.
We have. This is true. Like barely animated, but it exists.
It is, you know, at least compared to some other things on this list, I think it's in there. You know, I think it's.
I mean, I think Fred is well above that fucking creepy ass fucking Animal torture that we watched.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
That
dude.
shit again, and I'll kick her fucking
This is
ass
crazy,
again. I wanna
dude.
catch up in the-
This
Yeah,
is so much
for you
lore
guys.
about us.
Yep. Jesus fucks. Hey there. Sorry about that. You know, kids these days. Am I right?
I would like to say that I animated this, and you know, it's all right.
Fred, yeah, it's pretty decent.
It does the
Pretty
job.
decent.
It does the job.
It sure as hell fucking does.
A couple of questions here to get the interview going. Just see if you're a great fit here at fast food place, right? Sound good?
There he is.
Dude, he's so cool.
I love Fred, dude.
Fred is so sick.
Let's jump right into it, huh? What kind of skills do you have that
We're gonna watch
you
the whole
bring onto
thing.
the team here with us?
No, I'm down, dude. This is a fucking palate cleanser right here.
I'd like to go to the beach and
He does.
That's me, guys, by the way, if you couldn't tell.
God Satan.
Yeah,
I'm
got
Fred.
some good voice effects.
All right.
Yeah,
is
it's
there
super good.
any like relevant work experience that you have that you can bring on with us?
Sure.
All right.
It's so stupid, bro.
I peed blood.
Literally laughing at our
Alright,
own jokes here.
Fred,
Right?
well, I'll tell you
Fucking
what,
way.
buddy, we are,
It's funny, bro.
Heard me
And I think it's fucking awesome.
I think it's funny. That's why you make sure to make yourself
You could,
laugh.
Come in for us
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Oh, I don't think I can come in tomorrow. I have to dog sit my Uncle Chuck's pet fish.
I
true.
think you mean
Dude, yeah.
fish sit.
Uncle Chuck.
Uncle
You
Chuck.
can't sit on a fish, silly. It'll die.
Alrighty, Fred. We'll be in touch.
Wow.
Wow.
What
look
do
at
you
that,
guys think about that?
What do you guys think of Fred, dude?
Where would
Fucking, I think it could compete with Digital Circus, dude. I don't know. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, out of all, I think it's probably in this range. And
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Maybe
I
here,
mean,
yeah.
it can't go any lower than the bottom two.
No.
because the bottom two is just pet
It's
field.
definitely better.
Gosh,
It probably realistically like in here.
yeah, probably that's alright.
But yeah, no, I made Fred. This was in 2024.
So,
My
that's
bad,
right,
2024. So 2 years ago. And yeah, I was planning on making like a full animated series. But now I am actually turning Fred into a comic book. So
What?
yeah, I'm making a Fred comic right now actually, and I'm working on it by myself because I wanted to make an animated series, but I wanted it to be more ambitious and not just this retarded awkward shit. While I think this is super funny, I wanted to make Fred into a real character, and have other characters and shit like that. But I am not good at animating, as you can see by this video. This is the first and only thing I've ever animated. So my experience is little, and I don't have any money to pay people to animate things for me. So I'm making a comic book because I can draw. So I'm working on that. So I don't know if anybody's listening. Yeah, that'll be a thing in the future. But yeah, I think we had to just watch this to. It ties it all together. We are technically involved in the community. This is the most. This is the most niche thing.
Actor, dude.
Yeah, you're a voice actor. I'm technically an animator.
And voice actor. Don't forget that.
Yeah, dude. And voice acting. Yeah.
And voice actor.
But I do want to actually. I think it'd be cool to make like dubs for the comics though,
Yeah, I'd be down for that. I'm
That'd
always
be-
down to do some silly ass voices.
because
for
it'd
that
be
shit.
it'd be fun. All right. Well, fuck, dude. It's been a long. I hope my computer doesn't die from this recording because it's 3 hours and 8 minutes. All right. If you have watched this video for this long,
Yeah.
you're fucking
you actually
mentally
got here.
ill. But I love you
Yeah.
for it. I love you so much for it. This playlist is unlisted. I'm gonna link it in the description. If you give a fuck at all.
Yeah, go check them out. Some of these are actually really, really fucking cool. If you haven't
Yeah,
watched them.
yeah,
Just don't look at the latter. Don't look at the last like 10. I would say. Like,
we talked a
just
lot of
ignore
shit,
those.
but we just had to do this iceberg to do it for you guys, and it's our 10th episode, and we appreciate you guys so much in the whole wide world.
Yep. And the 20th episode will be fucking 6 hours long. So fuck in for that. We're gonna hang out at my place and get really fucked up and just
Dude, hell
fucking
yeah.
talk for 6 hours. And that's just
Yeah,
gonna
we're-
be the episode.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be the
Okay.
whole episode.
Well, shout out to Calvin. Shout out
Yeah,
to
thank you, Calvin.
Fred. Shout out to Jesus for
Shouts
making.
to you. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe.
Yeah. Yeah, we never
That's the only
asked.
time- Well, probably the only time I've plugged to fucking like and subscribe. It's been
Yeah.
fucking 3 hours. I did do half my research and we made it work.
Yeah, dude, we
Fucking
did
Isaac
this.
was just saying fucking random shit for half of it. Fucking, we made it work, man.
Dude,
we're
some of
here,
them
okay?
I could not come up with anything of substance for so many of those entries. I was like, man, I don't know. They animated it. I don't know.
It's real.
It's real. All right. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.